Okay, quick after Thanksgiving check. Me, him,
Right.
him,
Present.
him, here. We are missing Phil.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rob Spiewak. Take it away, Rob.
Thank you, Phil, and it was nice having you over for dinner on Thursday. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Leftovers and all the ships at sea. When the National Zoo needed to kill the panda, they knew who to call. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Put that baby right out of his misery. A little euthanasia. That's all I did. Think of Chinese kids. Think of youth in Asia.
You did it with scotch.
And good night.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you, made a beautiful jacket for my wife.
And I'll tell you, the drumsticks weren't bad either.
Put it in a nice Neiman Marcus box. You'll never know the difference.
We used everything, didn't we? And that's the thing, we used everything like the Indians used to.
The eyeballs, fantastic earrings for Buzz's Lady Marsha.
That was fantastic.
Everybody got to it. Rob, you're getting a beautiful panda tongue, what is it, a wallet thing that we made? Like not really a wallet, more like a satchel thing we made for you.
No, I didn't bring it to the guy that was supposed to do that. I ate the tongue.
It's like ham. How many times I tell you? I know it's edible.
It is.
But we were going to make that into a nice pouch for Robbie.
I know, but I saved another pouch for him.
We used every bit of that bear.
Everything. We did every bit.
Well, listen, hello and thank you for listening coast to coast and nationwide. Don and Mike Show coming to you via the auspices of the Westwood One Radio Network, America's #1 syndicator of radio programs. We are coming to you from the crappiest radio station on the face of the earth, radio station WJFK in Washington, D.C.
Oh, yeah.
We have 5 million Arbitron-rated listeners. We're very happy about that. Ken, Jeremy, Big Daddy Mel, Donald Ephraim, who would represent a monkey, you know that. Here he is to my left and to your right. Very bad breath. Syphilis, atheist, wife swapper. Here he is, and ready to undergo major surgery again very soon. Our friend, the leaky Guy Birdley.
Oh, it's news to me. Hi, Don. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Buzz.
Hi.
Hello, Guy, and hello, everybody. Glad you all made it from your family parties alive. It is November... Is it 28? 29.
9.
November 29.
Niner.
29er, and the telephone number, as always, 1-877-365-3636.
Hope everybody survived the heaviest shopping day of the year, right?
Yeah, I guess the story's about that. My wife attempted to take me out shopping on Friday.
Friday?
And again on Saturday.
Oh, my God.
Oh, but wait a minute. Hold on. Let me start with some great news. We want to thank all of the good people who listen to this show right here on WJFK FM in Washington, D.C., because we just got our brand new Arbitron ratings. Fantastic. And there simply is no other way to describe it.
That's a nice number, isn't it?
Number one. Number one. I mean, not just in demo.
Right.
Back to being number one, 12 plus.
Yeah, we're there. We're there again. Thanks to all the good people of Washington, and we are eternally grateful.
I know that we talk a lot about how we're number one in the demographics that the advertisers like adults 25 to 54. We're number one in men 18 plus. We're number one in men 35 to 54. Yeah, you guys came through not only with all those demos, but once again, we're number one ranked among all radio shows in this market with the highest overall rating.
The beauty pageant, as it's called in the ratings business.
So we do thank you very much. You would think on the occasion that this show was rated number one overall, 12 plus.
Sure.
That maybe a phone call or a handshake or simply popping the head in the door would be something you would expect from a general manager.
Did you see them walking in? Did you catch them walking in? It's always after you go down to the studio.
America's cutest couple, Ken and Jeremy.
I saw them come walking by, and I was on the telephone as they're walking by, and as they walk by the office, I look at them, kind of giving them a knowing look, as if to say, and Ken gives me one of these. Looking down at the floor, puts his hand up in the air and waves, and then just continues to proceed. And Jeremy gives me the look he always gives me, which is a little disturbing, and it's a look that's something along the lines of, yeah, there you are. Well, there you are. And then and they both continue their march down the hallway.
As we've mentioned this before, as happy as they might be that this show is the highest rated show that they have, right? In a way, it kills them. You would think they'd be on our side. They'd be happy that our listeners have admitted to the ratings company that they listen to the show and that they've given us the vaunted number one overall rating. Yeah. But there's a part of Ken and a part of Jeremy, frankly, that resents that.
Yeah, because they can't keep us down. You know, it's funny. They seem to think, and I don't know where they get this from, is that having great ratings makes us more difficult to live with.
Huh.
And I don't think that's true.
Not us, Mike.
No.
Well, it's time to get something from Ken.
Good.
And in return, we have something for him.
Oh, that's right.
Something we'd like to give him on this very special day. Hey, Ken?
Hey, Don.
Don and Mike from your #1 rated Arbitron 12 Plus show.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how you doing, Ken?
Hey,
Congratulations.
Thank you. Would there be a chance you could come down here right now? We have a gift. Remember that trophy we told you about?
We got something very, very special that we think you're going to cherish probably for the rest of your life.
There'd be no better way to kick off the holiday season. Could you please come down right now?
No, you know, I found out what that is, and I just think that's totally inappropriate and in poor taste.
You must come down and look at it.
Ken,
No,
you
I
have
don't even
to-
want to see it.
Ken, you have to give us the satisfaction. We went to a lot of trouble.
I know that.
It cost like $3,000.
Hey, what would happen if I actually did die after seeing that, like the next day?
Oh, well. Party time.
I understand
It
that,
would
but
be
after that.
It would be a little funnier, but you know, Ken,
Yes.
I think seriously, you will change your opinion if you see it.
Just come look at it.
Ken, we have to give us at least the satisfaction.
You got to look at the
of looking
craftsmanship of this thing. I mean, Ken, we had the CBS eye superimposed above the Holy Cross.
Okay, I'm not going to do it for you, but I'll do it for the guy that put all the work in.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
All right,
Would you
Ken.
please come down now?
Thank you.
Yes, I will.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Shocker.
Well, I think he has realized that he is past the halfway mark.
And I want to know who ratted us out. Yes, it was on the radio, but I mean, Ken doesn't listen to this show.
No, I bet it was his wife or one of his wife's friends.
Or somebody that, one of the sales guys.
Well, he was at the game yesterday, for goodness sakes. He was,
Hey, Ken, did you hear about that tombstone?
nothing makes everybody more uptight
It's only for the people that are just
at
tuning
the
in.
Redskins game than seeing Ken Stevens there.
I don't think we've actually come out and said it. For those that are just tuning in that might not have heard this, we got Ken his own headstone.
But it's beautiful. Hey, Robbie, I need some generic Christmas music to make this moment complete.
Where is it?
It's hidden in the back of the studio.
Okay.
Black granite with the spooky Gothic writing.
It's beautiful. It is truly
It's a work of art.
A thing of beauty.
Hey, can you have the guys wheel it over, right over here, and
Can we? Hey, here. I've got a shirt.
drape a jacket or a shirt over
Here,
it?
Rob, throw this on top of it.
Just put it in that chair, Robbie. Can you get some guys lift it up and just put it in that chair?
If it holds, if it doesn't break the chair. It is so heavy. It is heavy, man.
There's a CBS
It is very
eye
heavy.
over the cross, and it has his born year, 1951.
And then it says dead question mark.
Now let's see who gets the hernia first, Mikey Rocket or Rob Spiewak.
Well, Rob is not used to doing any manual labor at all.
Did it fall over, Mike? He caught it. Boy, your incredible cat-like reflexes.
Rockhead caught it. Not only is he strong as bull,
right.
also the most handsome member of the cast.
Sure. With that faded, weather-beaten Yankee hat holding his brains in.
Michael Rockhead. All right.
And now Rockhead seems to be doing the bulk of
This is like watching the Three Stooges, that episode where they were trying to carry the ice up the stairs where they had those big ice pick things.
Yeah, I want to make sure that they get it set up before Ken walks in.
Like I would give a hand, but of course
I understand.
still in a limited capacity.
You
Right?
know what that means.
My recent life-altering surgery.
He's guilting me into it.
All right, we'll give the boys a hand, for goodness sake. It's like olive oil back there trying to pick this thing up. All right, now Mike is directing the
Don't hurt yourself, Mike.
action. Oh, and I'm getting a beautiful shot of three gorgeous asses right now.
They're the prettiest.
I don't know who has the prettiest ass, if it's Mike or Rob or Rockhead. But there you go. There you go.
This thing is heavy because it's real,
And they got some muscle in it.
and it's beautiful.
All right, they've almost got it in the chair now.
Oh, my God.
There you go. Now they're just sitting it up in the chair.
Do we know how much this thing weighs?
Oh, a ton.
Man.
It's got to weigh over 200 pounds. And eventually it will be residing, its permanent place of rest will be right in the lobby of the radio station.
Beautiful.
Oh, hold on. Don't come in yet, Ken. Don't come in yet, Ken. All right, drape it over and wheel it right over by the guest mic. This will be a beautiful moment. This is a way for us to say to Ken, happy holidays.
Oh, yeah.
And how much we appreciate all his support. Like today.
And he'll appreciate the gift.
Like today. Not mentioning one word.
Not a word still, even still.
About the ratings.
Okay. The angle it's going to be at, is that all right?
Yeah. Yeah, just wheel it right over here so it's like right in front of him. Okay, here we go. Men doing heavy lifting right now in the studio, Bud.
They've got it on wheels.
Right now it's being pushed back over by where Ken's going to be. You know what? It is a beautiful piece of craftsmanship.
Thanks for the help, us.
You bet. Glad I could help. I knew just what you
I guess
needed.
with your trust that you're wearing, you don't want to come over here.
That's right.
We don't want Buzz to bust a leak.
That really would hurt you, I think. That's a heavy thing.
It is heavy.
I really don't want to see any major injuries.
Beautiful. Thank you, Rocket. Thank you, Robbie. And now would someone please bring Ken Stevens into the studio as we kick off the official 1999 holiday season.
Stay there, Rocket.
The last Christmas of the millennium. Let's welcome in our general manager, Ken Stevens. Ken, come on in.
Ken, as we said before, this a lot of now. Let me do it. All right, Don, whenever you're ready.
A lot of love went into this gift. Ken, hello. You say something so everybody knows you're here.
Hello.
We just want you to know that this is our token of appreciation.
From our house to your house.
It's our way of saying thanks for not even calling when the ratings came out today.
You're welcome. Get ready for a Christmas future.
And here you go. Do it, Mike. Wow. Now he's dead. Come on, Ken.
Oh, that's sick.
That's beautiful. Look at the craftsmanship in that thing.
That's awesome.
Look at that. It is a beautiful granite tombstone.
You know, originally we were doing it. Watch out because it's real heavy. It's about to fall on Rocket's
How much
legs.
do you think?
Over 200 pounds. And look at the workmanship now. Won't the corporate guys appreciate this? The fact that the CBS logo is chiseled on top of the Holy Cross?
See, it's wonderful. And, you know, we realized, we thought, at first it started out as a gag. And when we received it, we realized this is something you could really use.
Now, if you don't want to keep this to put on your gravesite, we would be humbled if you would allow us to display it in the lobby.
It even has that real tombstone kind of.
It is a real.
On my name.
And very Gothic.
And that is no cheap piece of granite right there. That is real black granite that was used.
No, that's an expensive gift. That certainly is more expensive than anything you've ever given us, considering you've never given us anything.
You're not implying you actually bought this.
Well, we didn't buy this.
We traded mentions for it. We did the good old CBS way.
That truly is one of the sickest things you've ever done.
Hey, that deserves a round of applause right there. Absolutely.
Happy holidays, Ken.
The CBS eye on the cross is especially
Tell me something.
inappropriate.
Would you rather have had it? So we had a couple of options. It could be.
I think this chair is about to fall over. That thing's so heavy.
Yeah, it is very heavy.
We
How you
could
doing, Rocket?
I'm all right.
We had a couple of options. Do you like the way that it says born, then colon in 1951, then died with a question mark?
Yeah, that's so they can just sort of, that question mark I see could become a 9 very easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
You'll notice where it was put.
Yeah, right under there. So you can put a 1, a 9, and a...
I didn't notice that until right now. Just put a 1 and a 9.
That's a limited time offer. You only have 32 more days.
Did you see who walked down here with me?
No, I didn't know.
Oh, Alan Linewine.
Oh, he liked that. Well, he's waiting for you to die. You know that, right? Absolutely.
Hey, listen, as a matter of fact, if any members of the staff would like to come in and view this right now would be the perfect time.
I think that'd be wonderful if we could get everybody to come in here.
You know, frankly, we don't have a lot of station spirit. And
This'll do it, though.
We generally don't do Christmas. Don't you remember that Ken is the man that 3 years ago put out a memo saying don't put up Christmas decorations in the radio station?
Absolutely, and I think this is a fitting way to just kick off the real Christmas season right now.
I hope you can at least appreciate the craftsmanship. That we didn't.
I appreciate the craftsmanship.
We didn't get you a piece of crap for your tombstone.
Now, besides the lobby, Ken, is there any other place that you would want to display this that might be, like the hallway or...
How about right outside the door to your office?
How about in your office?
in our office?
Well, now, that would be fine with us.
That'd be great.
Frankly,
Behind your desk?
we'd like to share this with everybody.
Yeah, see, I'd like it to be somewhere where everybody could see, because so much work went into it. Do you want to page everybody to come down here to see the handiwork? I'm leaving. This is really something that everybody ought to share.
Star 8.
It's a good way for everybody.
Keep a list of everyone who says they like this.
Attention employees.
Ken will be watching who laughs the hardest.
Would all employees please come to the studio now to officially watch the unveiling of Ken's Christmas gift? Oh, Ken has just left.
He just walked out. I think he was disturbed by it, which to me,
I think
means
he's
a round
pissed.
of applause.
Yeah. No, he's pissed. He's really pissed. He's trying to play it off like he's being a good sport and everything, but I think we genuinely hit a nerve.
Yeah, we did, which means our job is done.
Yes.
Now we're waiting for everybody to pop in. And
But see, now there's the intimidation factor. Because who will have the balls to come in and look at Ken's tombstone?
They are influenced by him being in the building. I mean, when he is away, it's just like, whoa, okay, yeah, what time you cut now? About 2.
Nobody's coming in. Nobody's coming in at all to look at it.
There is such a total atmosphere of fear in this building.
There's 100 people working in this building right now.
Right.
And none of them, except for us, are coming in here to look at this.
Do you think that page went through, Ron? I mean, I'm surprised that I would think that
right?
certain individuals, you know.
Buzzy, what's this? Is it star 8?
I believe so. Have they changed that recently? Because I asked that. That's always been the page number.
Attention. Attention. Doesn't anybody in this building want to see Ken's tombstone? Happy holidays. Please come to the studio to see the tombstone of Ken Stevens on display in the main studio now.
What do you want on your tombstone? Pepperoni with cheese.
Hey, Rocket, Robbie, go on the hallway and let's do a quick check. Tell me if you can hear the page. Okay. Rob Spiewak is a fag.
Did he hear it? He's outside the window right now.
Did you hear anything? Rob is a big fag. Oh, yeah, no, now he says yes, he hears that. Okay.
Thumbs up, he says.
Well, apparently the paging system throughout the building works.
Isn't that astonishing?
Nobody wants to come in.
Not one person?
Now, is Ken standing outside the door?
No, Ken is gone with Fun Allen Line 1.
Ken's gone.
And nobody, are they hearing this? Is there anybody in the building? Ron, why don't you just bellow and invite everybody down there?
Hey, everybody, don't be afraid. Ken's not even in here anymore. Don't be afraid. Come look at the tombstone.
I'd like to see at least one other person share. This is a joyful day.
This is not the holiday spirit.
Rob, you want to fetch him?
I'm not feeling Christmassy right now. I got to be honest.
Are your legs sore, Rockhead?
Where's Tim with Nick Williams when you need him?
Yeah, I agree. I would think he'd be first. Sure.
Hold on. Here is the hotline. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, this is John Pop.
Hey, John, how you doing, buddy?
Hi, Johnny.
I'm out on the road now. I just want to let you know I did get a chance to see that wonderful piece of granite the other day. It's a beautiful thing.
Well, thank you. John, here in spirit.
Yes.
It's not in person. Thank you. And I know if Gordon was still in the building,
He'd want to see it.
he'd run downstairs. He'd love seeing it.
Here comes David Hainline.
Thank you, Johnny.
Bye-bye.
All right, here we finally shamed some other employees. Here's David Hainline and Brad. Come take a look.
Very good.
Brad, let's go on the record. What do you think of this?
Looks good.
It's good. Let's petrify these guys. Wearing the uniform, all of them wearing the white button-down shirt with the
festive tie,
with the white and gold tie.
Now more people coming in to see.
Erica, hey Erica, step up. Let's see what a lady thinks of this. Step right over there.
Take a look at Ken's tombstone.
Tell me what you think of that. Did that put you in the holiday mood?
Yes, it does. The question mark is especially
There you go.
nice.
Thank you.
There's a woman who appreciates fine craftsmanship.
This woman obviously not a regular salaried employee.
Absolutely.
Not receiving benefits from the company.
Yeah, now everybody's tentatively, fearfully creeping into the
Now
studio
they're
here.
coming. Here's the tan guy.
Is the tan guy. That's all he's known as. The tan guy, what do you think of the tombstone?
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Carl, what do you think? Carl, step up. Give me an honest... Carl, step up, please. Give me an honest opinion.
It's kind of scary because I had the same date of birth, 1951.
Oh, you did? Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Carl. Smooth, Carl. Smooth. That's
Michelle,
very good. Yeah.
Michelle, step up.
Good answer.
Well, come on. Give me an honest read. Do you like that gift?
Yeah, that's great.
There is an atmosphere of fear that's palpable.
I love it.
Alan Limewad.
Alan, come here, buddy.
I see you hiding in the background there.
This is like the world's biggest holiday card for Alan. Because Alan really is just waiting for Ken to be hit by a bus so he can take this station over. What do you think? Now, can you appreciate the workmanship in this?
That's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Fantastic, Mrs.
CBSI.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't wish this upon anybody.
Right.
It's
Oh, right.
Beautiful stone.
Sure. It's a very beautiful stone.
Glad you can appreciate the workmanship in that.
Absolutely.
Where do you think that should be displayed, Alan? Being as you're the number 2 guy in command around here.
So long, victims.
Do you think this should be displayed in the lobby?
Maybe the top of the building.
Top of the building.
Top of the building, yeah.
Top of the building.
Yeah.
No.
That's a dumb answer, Alan.
I'm just glad to see so many salespeople ran in here in the middle of the day. I mean, you know,
We had to practically pull them by the hair to get them in.
Now they're
here.
terrorized.
They're just fearful. Yeah, there's a palpable atmosphere of fear in this building.
I don't know why. Everybody knows that eventually we're all going to die.
That is true.
That couldn't be a more natural act.
The great circle of life. It's a very good way of putting it.
Eventually, Ken will be sleeping. The pleasant, tranquil sleep of the dead. We're just celebrating it a little ahead of time.
There you go. It's very heavy. It's a real deal. I mean, it's really real deal.
got the logo on there and everything.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Well, thank you, Alan. You're the only guy that's come and really given us an honest opinion.
Yeah, and lingered over it, you know.
I mean, I'm not into gravestones, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
But as gravestones go, this is a beautiful one.
Thank you. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you very
Alan
much.
Line 1. True opinion.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
There we go. You know, I think that we're the only show at this facility that constantly makes efforts to erect memorials to the leaders of this company.
We're just promoting harmony among the staff, and look at it's like pulling goddamn teeth to get people in here to look at Ken's tombstone.
We care. We care enough to memorialize individuals.
If we take one thing away from this, I think we need to remember how fun Alan is. Wasn't that fun?
That was a big deal of fun. Great fun.
I got to call Ken back.
Followed closely by Brad.
Brad is petrified.
Hello.
Hi, it's us again.
You're not really upset, are you?
No.
Now, come on.
What does it feel like? Seriously, what is the emotion? I know that I can't attest because it's not my name on there. What does it feel like to look at your own headstone?
Would it have made you?
It's pretty weird.
Would it have made you?
It's not good weird.
It's not good weird.
You know, there's just nothing really good about that.
Would it have made you feel worse if we had used your full name, Kenneth C. Stevens, or whatever your middle name is?
That might have been a little better. That would have been more impersonal, possibly.
Oh, okay. Well, then we did it the right way.
Right.
All right, very good. Well,
So seriously,
Yeah.
how would you feel about that being in the lobby?
I just don't think that's right.
I think it'd be good
But
for
I wouldn't want you to think I'm taking it personally.
I think it's good for station morale.
I think, a tombstone in the lobby is good. Oh, you mean because it has my name on it?
Yes.
And it would certainly, even if it was only up temporarily, it would certainly be a good conversation piece.
Just through the holidays.
It's your building, Ken. It's your office.
No, listen, if you want to put it there, then that's okay with me.
And as a matter of fact, I'd like to decorate it with like some Christmas lights.
I think Ken Stevens is a stand-up guy for giving permission for that to be in the lobby for a while.
Thank you.
You better stay number one, too.
Okay. No problem. Hey, how about this? As long as we stay number one, the tombstone stays in the lobby.
No, that'd be betting against myself, if you think about it. In other words, I want you to stay number one, but I'd prefer that tombstone doesn't stay in the lobby for any great length of time.
I think in a weird, convoluted way, he's showing confidence in this show. I think that's good.
All right, well then, how about just through the holidays? Just until Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Just until Christmas.
Hey, it's okay with me.
Okay, thank
God
you,
bless you, Ken.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Now, what I'd like to get is
To the lobby, boys.
Wheel it out there right now. You know, I'd like to get to go on one corner of it is like a Santa hat. Hang just at a jaunty angle on one side of it.
Absolutely. I think it's a terrific idea.
And we've got to get some holly and
tape a candy cane to it.
Yes. And we got to get the little itsy-bitsy tiny Christmas lights.
That's right.
To decorate all around it. Make it like a shrine.
I think it is a shrine. It's a tribute. Beautiful. I think on some level, Ken understands this is a tribute to him.
A tribute to the life and times of Kenneth Stevens.
Right. And it's, and when people come in, they will know that Ken, on some level, has a sense of humor to allow that in the lobby. That's true.
Well, no, and I'm sure that, it'll be a constant reminder to Ken that
of his own mortality.
I'm looking at the ratings right here, and I see we have a 6.9 share.
Right.
Number one in the ratings.
Wow.
That would be a constant reminder to Ken that we're number one in the ratings.
Should be in the corner of the lobby, right?
Yeah.
Or do you want to put it right in front of the receptionist stand?
No, it should be. It should be like in the corner. It should be strategically in the corner, maybe
over where the radio is.
Yes, by the telephone over there in the corner of the lobby.
Good idea.
Right.
So when you open the door,
it's the first thing you see.
You do see it. The eye line goes.
The eye will catch it immediately.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
That's beautiful.
Well, now the holidays are really underway.
It's a beautiful thing.
Ho, ho, ho. Ken got his tombstone.
Oh, fantastic. And I'll tell you, he's thrilled.
I've just got to call him back and find out who ratted us out, who told him.
Yeah, good idea.
Because I'd like to know the circumstances, and I'd like to know what his response was. I mean, did he really think when we called him last week and asked him, like, his birthday and stuff, that we were really going to get him a trophy?
Oh, there's no way he thought that. He might have an active fantasy life. He might actually think that we were going to get him a gift.
Going to get one of those big-ass loving cups.
Hello.
Hey, Ken.
Don.
Hi. Can you tell us, who's the person who told you that we were getting you this loving gift?
I was trying to remember that when you asked me to come down, and I don't remember.
You don't remember? Are you protecting the source?
No.
Okay.
Do you remember when you found out?
I know that it was somebody, I know there was somebody who heard it on the air, and you had talked about it on the air before. Because the way I found out was whoever it was said to me, hey, did you hear about this gift that Don and Mike are getting you? And I said, gee, no, a gift, great.
Well, that day we called you, like we asked your birthday and stuff, did you really think we were going to get you a trophy?
No, you didn't say a trophy. You said that was
a contest.
Yeah, there was a contest.
Just to figure out how old you were.
Well, technically, though, it is a trophy. Yes. It's the ultimate.
That I see.
It's the ultimate trophy.
I see.
And I'll tell you, on some level...
Well, it's nice to know that nobody in the Human Resources Department cracked and gave you my birth date.
Yeah, we're happy about that.
Yeah.
And just keep in mind that if you do want to make it easier for us to chisel that question mark into a 9, there's only 32 days left.
Right.
Because in 32 days from now, it'll have to be 2,000.
Yeah, it might be a little more difficult for the
So if something did happen to me, between now and when it changes to 2,000.
It would be immediately turned over to your family.
And you wouldn't feel uncomfortable about that?
Not in the least.
Uncomfortable, we would feel like we've done something that's just... Are you planning on being buried or cremated?
That would be...
I think you asked me that question.
You said cremated.
Back then, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That'd just be one less thing.
But that was before I had that great headstone.
That'd be one less thing for the widow Stevens to worry about.
And they can bury ashes, Ken. Ashes can be buried, too. Or it can be, you can put it anywhere.
You guys are sick.
Okay, thanks. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Ken.
Bye-bye. Okay. All right. Leah Remini is on the phone, and it says she can only talk to us now, not later.
All right.
Okay, well, for goodness sakes. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, baby.
Leah!
Hey, Leah.
Blah, 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 blah,
Hey,
blah.
Hey, where's Leah's introduction? Robbie, come on, please. Leah, we just had a beautiful presentation. We just gave our general manager a tombstone with his name on it.
I know, I heard.
Oh, it was wonderful.
Let me play you in now.
Our next guest is one of the stars of the popular television program The King of Queens, Monday nights at 8 right here on CBS. Here's the lovely Leah Remini, ladies and gentlemen.
Leah Remini is right over there. I gave them both to you there, Letterman and Kilborn.
Oh, my God. Thank you.
2 for 1.
How are you? How was your holiday?
Good. It's funny we didn't talk last week. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny that we had the lowest rated show?
No, you did not have the lowest.
Yes, we did.
You did not have the lowest.
Kevin wanted me to thank you personally, Don.
You did not have the lowest rated show.
I thought the ratings were good.
They weren't good.
You did not. I called that line myself.
And
hold on.
Don't you think it's funny that we actually had an appointment to talk and we didn't talk?
Yeah,
You don't find that odd?
No. Here's what I think. I think I wasn't here on Tuesday, and Wednesday was the day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we were supposed to talk, though. We were supposed to talk on Wednesday. You don't remember this.
Yeah, we were.
Right.
Right, we didn't hear from you. We were like doing frozen turkey bowling on Wednesday. What do you think, we're avoiding you?
I don't know.
Do you really think that we would do that?
I found it kind of funny that we had a bad night ratings-wise because of the Millionaire Show.
No. Hold on a second.
All right.
We're retrieving the ratings.
I have NBC with a 5.7 and a 9 share.
Yeah.
CBS with an 8.3 and a 13 share.
Well, we've never been in the 8.3 range. We've always been in the 9-point-something range.
I have ABC with a 15.9 and a 26.
All right, we don't need to talk about that.
And I have Fox with a 3.6 and a 6.
Right.
And I want to tell you something, the overnight ratings that we got were even better.
Well, all I have to say is we did the worst that night. I don't know why. We were very, very saddened over that.
You were saddened over that?
Yes, I was. And then I didn't hear from you guys, and it was like, I see what goes on. I see what goes on over there.
Do you think that we've been running and hiding?
We've not been running and hiding. Christ, we were at the overnight ratings on Tuesday or Wednesday when we came back in, which incidentally changed because they add in metered markets.
Right.
If you call that number and you get the overnight rating...
All I'm saying is we did the worst we had ever done.
Oh, you've done worse than this before.
No, we haven't.
You guys have done worse than an 8.3 and a 13.
No, we haven't.
Absolutely.
No, Don, look at your notes.
I'm looking at my notes right now.
And you'll see.
I'm looking at my notes right now.
But more importantly, Don, being that I didn't get to speak to you.
My collar's getting pretty tight right now, I'll tell you.
Don?
Yes?
How'd your surgery go, dear?
I like you care.
I did care.
Went fine, dear.
Why do you say like I care?
Because I'm busting your balls, because I played your voicemail from Charlie.
Don't start with me, because I could go off right now, and you don't want me to.
Are you in a bad mood today?
No, I'm not in a bad mood, but when Don says stuff like that, and he knows it's not true...
Listen, Leah, I played the voicemail on Wednesday's show of when you called Charlie and yelled at Charlie.
We
did?
Yes. So that was going in because we knew how much you cared about that and how upset you were that you didn't get the phone number.
Yes, Christ, how shallow do you think I am?
Oh,
Come on.
Okay.
Please. And listen, furthermore, these ratings...
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to look. You've had worse weeks this year. I know you have.
We haven't.
Absolutely you have.
Okay, fine that I want to hear the proof, but we don't have to talk about that.
All right, hold on.
It must have been the disc jockeys that brought the ratings down.
Hold on. I'm nothing if I'm not organized.
Mike,
Give me
when
just
did I
half
say
a second.
that?
Give me half a second.
Said it.
Do you feel that I'm insinuating that?
Okay.
Mike?
What?
Do you feel that I'm insinuating that?
Week 5.
Yeah.
Week 5, you had a 7.6 and an 11 rating.
All right, that's one. All right, so 2 weeks. These are the 2 weeks that we had our worst. I don't blame you. I blame the Millionaire Show.
The point is, it was not the worst ratings week that you've ever had.
All right, it was the second. It was the second.
It was not the second. Well, maybe it was the second this year.
Mm-hmm.
But for goodness sakes, look how much better you did compared to that piece of crap show on After You. We have an 8.3 and a 13. The show on After You goes to a 6.6 and a 10 share.
And look at it this way. Now you have no obligation to have us back.
Right.
It has nothing to do with you guys. What are you saying?
Well,
what are you saying?
Am I speaking English over here, people? Did I not say 100 times the Millionaire Show, the Millionaire Show?
Do you know how disappointed we are? Do you have any idea how bummed out we are? Nothing...
No, you're toying with me.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
I mean,
you're toying with me, Mike.
I seriously thought that there was a chance that we were going to come in here after that show and it was going to have the highest ratings it ever had, because I really thought that, we could deliver those numbers.
The Regis is a juggernaut, and frankly, Leo, we looked at the ratings. We got the overnight ratings, which were even better than...
Yeah, they were.
I guess when you get them 2 days later, they water them down when they add all the other crap to it.
Right.
Frankly, even with that, with an 8.3 and a 13 share against the Millionaire Show.
I thought it was like a 15 share when we called it.
It was when we called it on Monday or Tuesday when I was at home in the hospital. But then they change it. They change it.
Yeah.
Could somebody explain to me what the big deal about that show is? Could somebody please explain it?
I feel the exact same way, because I'll be honest with you, and I'm not saying this because we were, on that show that was up against it, but I will tell you right now, it does not make sense. It does not make
Do you guys watch it? Be honest. After my show, do you guys watch it?
We had watched it before, but I said a week before that I had burned on the Millionaire Show.
You burned on it.
Yeah.
You've seen what you can say. Do you think that the thing about it is that people go, that could be me? Mm-hmm. Like I could answer the questions?
Listen, do you realize that at 8:30, last Monday night at 8:30, the Millionaire Show increased to a 17.9 and a 32 share?
Wow.
Do you realize that?
Wow.
That if you guys didn't have us as your buffer, look at they would have really been eating you up.
Oh, I know. I think because of you guys, we didn't sink down to a 6.
And as it is, look at this. You're still second in the time slot.
And did you guys notice the fine acting on Mike? When Larry Romano gets up and he starts doing his motion, Mike was kind of like, hey, what's going on over there?
Yeah,
Did you notice your reaction there?
I thought it was genius, frankly.
Did you see that, Don? Did you see that fine acting work?
Yes, I noticed it.
Did you notice when you were talking to Mike, you were saying something, and now I was trying to read your lips to see if you were saying something disgusting?
I was just, no, listen, Leah, to be honest, when we came on Wednesday, we thought, well, first off, we thought we would have been on more, because when we were watching you guys shoot it, we thought in that shot of the bar.
Yeah, we really did, because, the whole time, obviously, when you're sitting there, you're not realizing that they're doing all the close-ups, and we were giving it our best the whole time, and we have this fantasy that it's just going to be a 3-shot in that little booth with us doing all our acting, and then immediately you realize that's not the way it's going to be.
We came in and we were bummed out about that, but then everybody called in and like said how much they liked us on that show. That everybody picked us out.
Oh, in the background. Why did you say bad stuff?
No.
We thought.
Did we say anything bad? I think I might have said something.
What did you say, Mike?
I think I said we got gypped out of our camera time.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because, I mean, I was really having this fantasy, through no fault of anybody's. It was just that's the way it works. But
well, I'm glad you said that.
I'm just being honest.
No, that's good.
I was disappointed.
I'm glad you said that.
I was disappointed. I was disappointed.
I'm glad.
I was. I'm sorry. Why did Larry have to sit forward at that one moment? Why?
I know.
Why did he have to sit forward?
Like, they're going to die. I was sitting there watching, going, Angela, they're going to kill me. They're going to kill me.
No, we're not going to kill you. We're very happy for any exposure.
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, right.
Right.
That's the truth. And to be honest, the experience was so much fun. I don't think we've ever had that much fun doing anything of that kind. It was a blast, and we wouldn't trade it for the world. It was fantastic.
Right,
and it's because of you guys, and because of you guys, we're eternally grateful for that.
Because you were treated well.
We were treated beyond well.
Are you kidding? You got us friggin' massages.
Well, I don't think we could have we could not have had a better experience
and
out there.
And a gift basket.
That's right.
And I wish to God we'd gotten a 20 share.
That's okay. Who knows what we would have had you guys not been plugging the show.
That's right.
Exactly. We would have been really down there.
Right.
I feel like I've gone through therapy just now.
We could
feel like we've come full circle.
Mike, you got to say what you wanted to say.
Listen, I know you don't like talking bad about other people, but Jesus Christ, you could be on that show, Ladies Man.
Wow.
That show just does not have a chance.
I can't speak badly about it.
I know you can't, so I will for you.
Go ahead.
You should hold your head high. You say, look, CBS, look at this. Will you put us on against the goddamn buzzsaw of all buzzsaws?
That's right.
A show that gets Super Bowl caliber ratings, and yet here we are holding our heads up high.
I'll tell you, I thought it was a funny damn show, too.
The show that you guys were in?
Yeah, I thought it was hysterical. I really did. And I don't know how you feel about it. It's hard. Well, it's easier because you're delivering the lines and stuff. Do you get a sense for when it's going to be really funny or not as funny? Because, I didn't get a sense seeing that whole process as to how funny the show was going to be. And then when I watched it, I thought it was fantastic.
I thought Leah told us that she thought the show wasn't funny, but then the audience laughed, and then the audience made it funny.
Right. I always think, and I'm a really, really bad judge at things, you should see the shows that I wanted to do as opposed to this show. When I initially got the script for this show, I didn't want to do it, but I wanted to do another show for NBC. And I'm just the worst. So, it's like I go, oh, this is not funny, and then the audience is hysterical laughing, or specific jokes that I go, that's never going to work. I get actual calls about that line, how funny it was. So I don't know anything about comedy. Nothing. That's what I've learned in this business. I know nothing about comedy. I'm going to shut up, I'm going to say the lines, and I'm going to do it.
Do you know last Monday night, when your show got an 8.3 and a 13, do you know on the same night that Everybody Loves Raymond got a 10.9 and a 15?
Yeah.
Now, there's not too much difference between an 8.3 and a 13 and a 10.9 and a 15.
That's right.
And old Ray Romano wasn't on against the buzzsaw.
So that's the juggernaut there. And
no, but he is up against Ally McBeal.
Oh, please. That show is not a phenomenon like the Regis show is.
Are you kidding me? People love Ally McBeal. What are their ratings?
There's only one thing that if we could have done it differently that might have made for, it was a great showing against the Regis buzzsaw, but there's only one thing that might have, kicked it up a point or two. Speaking part.
Well, that'll be taken care of, hopefully, in March.
Wow.
And listen
I remember a certain little phone call. We don't care what we do.
No,
we don't care what we do.
We
and I
don't.
Said, are you just saying that? Are you just saying that? You guys go, no. We're just happy to be there. We don't care. We're in the background.
We're delighted.
Mike, deep down.
Happy.
We're happy. It feels like he should have said something.
We're happy. We're happy, goddammit. Everybody watch that show.
I see now. I see it very clearly. Usually Don, because you're the mouthy one, right?
Yes.
Everybody's like, oh, Don, he's really a troublemaker. But it's Mike.
Okay, do I want a speaking part?
But it's Mike.
Yes, it is me. It's me, I admit it. I want a speaking part. I want a whole show designed around the disc jockeys with lots of talk all the time. That's what I want.
It's got to be the Jerry Calls and Windsor Radio contest.
I want to get out of this studio that smells like feces 5 days a week.
And then you have to come down and pick up the prize, and you come into our studio.
We give you the va-va-va-boom treatment. Boy, do we want that. Yeah.
Now, who's the man to speak to about that?
Well, now,
your
hold on.
friend Kevin.
All right, now, wait. Now, last time we had you on the show, I said, Kevin's your boss, right?
Right.
No, you go, no, no. You got all pissed off. You said, no,
First
no.
of all, I didn't get pissed off.
Yes, you did.
What I mean is, he's not my boss. Like, I have to go and approve things. Kevin is a producer, a writing producer on this show.
Okay.
All right,
You see the difference?
All right, well, then tell me something. Does Kevin have your same narrow-minded attitude about this rating last week?
He's pretty disappointed. He came in today going, well, you know, we'll all work again. Don't worry. I go, Kevin, don't say that. Don't say that stuff. Well, they're talking about putting the Millionaire Show on, as a regular thing, Monday nights at 8 o'clock. So it was nice knowing you guys and, doing that whole number.
Now, is that the way he is normally, or is this...
Yes.
All right, so now you just take that
Come
with
on,
a grain of
both
salt.
Kevin and Leah have that, that
but we have the
pessimistic
same
attitude.
sickness. We do.
It's a Hollywood survival mechanism.
That's why you guys need us back out there. To lift
I know,
your
we
spirits.
do. We do. We need
To lift your spirits. Lift your spirits.
Wow.
Treat you like the stars you are.
That's right.
Exactly. You guys have been so supportive of us, and then we get in our funk, and we don't know. We sit here going, well, maybe it was, maybe we're done, maybe our audience.
The show is goddamn funny. I mean, you have to look at that Regis show and realize it is a phenomenon.
How many weeks this year have you won your time slot? Like every week? Except last week.
And that's what the suits look at, right?
I hope so.
Sure.
Or else I'm screwed.
But really, look at
I don't think at this point, I told Kevin, I've been such an ass to people now that I used to work for that no one would hire me back. I mean, I don't think anybody would hire me at this point.
Oh, that's so not true. Come on now, tell the truth. I see the way you treat
I'm on record
people.
of saying certain things. There's certain people I don't want to work with.
Listen, I will just cut to the chase here.
She's so nice to people.
There is not a chance that your show will not be brought back next year.
Right.
Not a chance.
It's a winner.
It's a 100% lock that King of Queens is coming back for its third season next year. Without question.
Right.
Okay.
Without question.
It's a steady winner. That's it. I mean, that's what they want. The Regis show is a phenomenon. It is. Nobody expected that. Nobody saw that coming. Your show is a steady winner.
Okay.
And frankly, those ratings were nothing to be disappointed at.
But I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk briefly about you guys, and then we'll get back to me.
Very good.
Okay, what would you like to know?
Let's hear some good times about Thanksgiving. Anything good? Anything funny happen? Anything?
Well, Leah, I can't waste it now.
Why?
Because I got to get a break out of it later in the show.
What do you mean you got to get a break out of it?
I mean, all we're doing here every day, Leah.
Still 4 hours.
Still in 4 hours. Got to do it the best way we can.
But can I talk to you about something other than my show?
Well, how about your Thanksgiving? How was your holiday?
How was Angelo?
All right, if we must talk
Did you
about
cook? Did you cook a turkey?
I did not cook.
Where did you go?
Up.
Where did you go?
I warmed up.
Really warmed? You bought some carry out and warmed it up?
Yeah.
Where did
you got a turkey already cooked.
Good.
Now, here's the deal. They say it's already cooked. Meanwhile, you got to heat it up for 4 hours. Does that make any sense to you? Does that make any sense to you?
Who'd you get it from?
You still got to wait 4 hours.
Did you get it from a grocery store? Or
My mom did.
Oh, your mom did?
Yeah, she got the mashed potatoes, everything.
Did your mom come over with Gene Wilder?
She came over with Gene Wilder.
Good.
And my little sister.
Mm-hmm. Your sister's sweet.
She's adorable, right?
She's a wonderful kid.
Yeah, Leah's sister looks like Britney Spears.
Mm-hmm.
She does not. Yes, she does. I guess she does.
That's a good thing, Leah.
All right, so she looks like... All right, fine. So Shanna came over.
Where'd you have it? At your Hollywood Hills home?
At my Hollywood Hills home. And the whole time I was cleaning. And that was it. I mean, literally at 8 and 10 minutes, I complained about the food. Complained that it wasn't hot. And everybody was saying, put gravy on it. That's what you do. Even if we made it homemade, it would be cold.
Were there any major embarrassing family moments or any major altercations at the table?
Well, after we said grace, and we, everybody did their cross on men, right?
Did you do your goofy Scientology thing?
No. We did a Catholic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he's such an idiot. And I just got to glide over that like he didn't say something crappy. Okay, and then I throw my fork down and I go, this is effing cold. With 12 people sitting at the table.
That's always good right after grace.
Exactly. I go, this is effing cold.
Well, she's a Scientologist. She can do that.
Stop it.
No, if it was a real Scientologist Thanksgiving, the turkey would have cooked itself.
Exactly.
There you go.
Rob, shut up. It's so funny how Rob, oh, thank you so much for letting my wife come. That was so sweet. He's the first.
Should see how red his face is right now, Leah.
That is too funny.
Let's see what happens when his wife comes next time.
Yeah,
she has you to thank, buddy boy.
Let's see. But listen, we all know that she's not coming again because Rob has a very troubled, crumbling marriage, Leah.
That's right.
What are you talking talking about?
I'm telling you that Rob is one inch away from the big D.
Well, if he was a Scientologist, he wouldn't be doing that.
I'll tell you, his wife is constantly flying off to France.
That's right, and this very Thanksgiving, she attacked me with the electric carving knife.
Now, if she was a Scientologist, that wouldn't happen.
Really?
That's all I'm saying.
I would love, seriously, the next time we go out to California, I would love to have a Scientology discussion with you.
I'd love to.
I really
Take me
would.
to the meeting. I'd love to meet all those other kooks like Tom Cruise.
There's no meetings. There's no meetings.
Don't you have to put on robes and stuff?
Yeah, because that's what you think of me, that I'm such an idiot that I would be involved in something where I put on a robe, where I go into a place where I put on a robe and do some freaky stuff.
No robes. Maybe a futuristic outfit.
Yes, that's what you think of me, Mike, that I would walk into a place
and then
a futuristic type robe.
L. Ron Hubbard comes out.
He's dead.
You know.
I got some news for you.
That's what I mean.
I got some Scientology news for you.
What is it?
But only for you and your listeners.
Yes.
L. Ron Hubbard is not alive.
Okay, but I'm saying I know that, but still.
The man passed away.
It is a sham because.
And that's only for you guys to know.
When you go to the meetings, like all of a sudden
we don't believe he's still alive.
No, this big TV screen drops, and all of a sudden you get like a snowy picture and goes, "Hey, everybody, it's me, Elrod. Put on your crazy hats."
No.
It's like a water buffalo meeting.
The man is gone, Don. I think we've all accepted that.
Okay.
Okay.
Do they wear the hats like the grandfather wore and Peggy Sue got married?
We don't wear hats. We don't wear hats, people.
Do you have a secret handshake?
We don't have a secret handshake. Okay.
How much of your salary do you have to give?
What?
How much of your salary do you have to give?
We don't give our salary away, people. We don't do it. We don't do it. My mother handles my money. You think she'd let the money get out of her hands?
Were you into Scientology before you became a TV star?
Yeah. My mother was a Scientologist when I was 8.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then maybe you're off the hook.
Yeah, you come by it honestly.
What?
You come by it honestly.
Yes, I come by it honestly, Mike.
Are you mad at me?
Not at all.
I think she's mad at everybody today.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. How am I mad at everybody today?
Well, all you've been is attacking today. That's all you've been doing.
When have I attacked anybody?
I just feel like I'm walking on eggshells.
Other than in retaliation.
Mm-hmm. In retaliation?
From being attacked by the three of you.
No.
Where's Buzz? He doesn't have something to say about this.
Hi, Buzz. Leah's on the line.
This is his favorite topic.
I'm hiding in the corner, Leah.
This is your favorite topic. Don't you have any signs you're holding up?
No.
He's signless today.
You know, I'll tell you, for somebody, I don't think there's ever been anybody that we've had on the phone that is more aware of the goings-on in this studio. It is a gift bordering on extrasensory perception.
True.
You know, that's hearing freaky Scientology.
That's right. Kooky Scientology.
Hearing the Rob, identifying the Rob, laugh from the back of the room, identifying Buzz Burbank over there holding up signs, remembering that you are sensitive to this show, and that is why we like having you on this show.
True.
And I've been getting phone calls on the other line. I wonder if it's Charlie calling me, go, say this. You don't know what's going on.
He's helpful that way.
Oh, you know, the best part of your message that you left last week was when you admonished Charlie.
Oh, I love that.
For leaving messages. His vague, you know, he's a pisser like that, Leah.
Let me hear it. Do you have it? You don't have it.
No, it's on Charlie's voicemail. But it was you mad at him.
Right.
Because I guess Charlie had called Leah about something about being on the show, and he leaves her his
standard monosyllabic answer.
Hello, this is Charlie. Call me about the thing.
Right.
You know, and then Angelo hears that message, and right away thinks, well, you know, who is Charlie? Like he's some friggin' gigolo or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Charlie does that with everybody.
No, but he knows who it was. He goes, but why does he talk in code like that?
Yeah, I know. He likes to be secretive.
You know why? Because he likes being secret.
Right.
That's why I call him Inspector Gadget.
Mm-hmm.
Where's his music?
Sneaky Charlie.
But I love Charlie.
Well,
I love Charlie.
And he truly loves you. I mean, he really loves you.
No.
He loves you. He is a huge fan.
You have a great crew. There's the whole crew there is great.
Oh, let's not go crazy.
Except Rob.
Well, that I would agree with.
Today it's Rob. The other day it was Buzz. Today it's you, Rob.
I rotate. This is what I do. One's always going to be out.
Are you working?
Today it's Rob.
Are you working this week?
I am working. I'm working right now.
And everybody,
I'm in my room.
Everybody doing okay after that initial depression that you
I don't know. Kevin came in with a hangover.
Uh-huh.
I don't think he's feeling too good about himself.
Is that a regular Monday occurrence?
Not at all. That's why it's very weird.
Oh, it is for me.
But his family was here. He probably went out. He had a good time, you know.
Yeah.
But he gets pretty depressed.
All right, well, listen, tell him not to be depressed, goddamn.
I'll tell him.
I find the drinking, affects me that way also. So I'm pretty much...
Mike, we don't want to get on this one, do we?
Since we're purging...
Mike.
Not today, you don't want to, Mike.
Mike.
I'm all right.
Anybody wants some? Yeah, nobody had any. How's that?
Okay, she does remember everything.
If you guys can't make it to the bottle that quick, not my fault. That's for sure. It's good wine.
Hey, Leah, could I get yet another pack of your cigarettes?
Yeah, I quit.
You quit?
Oh, please.
I did.
Oh, please.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I think when you quit for 4 days, and I started over the Thanksgiving holiday, that it counts. 4 days.
I will let you know. Everybody listening, I will let you know.
Good. That's good. That's motivating.
Yes.
Don, is he sick? Because everybody thinks they quit when they're sick.
No, I'm not.
They didn't quit.
I am healthy. I am healthy as a horse. I have no trace of a cold.
You have no cold, no flu.
No flu, no cold, no nothing.
I'm telling you, he didn't quit smoking cigarettes.
Saturday. I actually know it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is the 4th day without a cigarette.
Why?
Very good.
What happened?
No,
Who was that, Buzz? Who was that?
That was Buzz. Yes.
Oh,
that was Buzz. That was Buzz going.
Yeah, anytime you hear somebody go, that's generally Buzz.
Right.
Okay, good input, Buzz.
Thank you.
Input.
You'd like it, but I will,
Be a part of the show, buddy. Be in part. Okay.
I have, and I'll let you know how it goes. And thank you for the incredible support.
Well, there's no way. Listen, I thought the fact that you smoke like a chimney was a secret to begin with. Like, I don't see when I pull my car in the parking lot and I see the cartons of Marlboro Lights when we go out and we do an appearance together.
That's
and
right.
You are like a chimney nonstop.
That's right. A chimney. Chimney.
No, you do. Mike,
what?
Admit that you do smoke one cigarette right after the other.
I do. I smoked very compulsively, and now as of Friday, I quit. And it's only 4 days, and so the proof will be how long it lasts. And
Well, let me hear this.
Yes.
What are the things you're going through? Are you feeling like you need to have one? Are you feeling anything? Or you feel like, oh, okay, I'm fine.
I'm feeling, frankly, okay, I'm fine. I had lunch with my wife today, and immediately after lunch, I had a little desire, but that passed very, very quickly.
Really?
Yes. Well, I'll let you know.
And what about when you had your coffee this morning?
I don't drink coffee.
Okay, that helps.
I drink tea.
I'll let
you drink tea, sweetie?
Yes, I do. I drink tea, and Don will let you know, and that's motivation for me.
That's
so
good.
I'll let you know.
Don, I'm thinking he's on his way.
I'm thinking he's going to be smoking by the end of the week.
That's good.
You think
That's
so?
good because I've done this before.
Why don't you make a money bet right now?
That's fine. Or some kind of bet.
How am I going to know?
Well, you're not going to know because
how am I going to know? You can hide the cigarettes from me.
You never see me smoke because I never smoke around you at the office. I only smoke when we're going out, for an appearance.
Well, you know what then? I'll just wait until we have an appearance coming up. I think the 3rd week in December.
That's the test right there. See, that's frankly
to a nightclub. We'd go to our nightclub.
But frankly, that's easy too because that's going to be one time. And if there's no way of you. What I'm saying is, there's no way of you verifying what's going on. You have to take my word for it.
Well, I'll think about
Mike, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Leah.
That's really wonderful.
It's the truth. It is the truth.
But you're so brave, Mike.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Very brave.
That's wonderful.
Thank you. God bless you all. And I appreciate everyone. I appreciate everyone's support. I really do.
Don't give me the finger.
I truly do.
He gave you the finger?
Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah.
I am trying to quit because I was smoking way too much, and I'm trying to quit. So I'll let you know how it
just
goes.
Walked in. I'm not eating
He's
it.
depressed. I can tell by hearing his voice.
Honey, I don't know. Do you want to say hi to him?
Oh, here we go.
What? What? They're calling? You can't say. Donna Mike.
He doesn't want to talk to us.
No, he does want to talk to you.
No, he doesn't.
Calling him. Hi.
No, he doesn't.
That'll be you, Tina, Edward, Kevin.
Okay.
This Kevin, no, Kevin.
This is a charade.
No, I don't need to go. Kevin needs to go.
She's covering for him.
It's a charade right now.
Say hello real quick before you leave.
Hello.
Okay, don't be pissed at us about that rating.
How am I mad at you? You know what we would have done if you didn't do that?
That's good. That's the right attitude. We thought you might be depressed about that.
No.
Leah told us you were pissed.
No, that was a joke. That's what I do.
Okay.
Oh, boy, you actors. I'll tell you.
So, what's happening? How are you guys?
We're depressed.
Don't be depressed. You're going to come back on. We'll do it again.
Okay. It's fine. It's all we need, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
Go back to work. You're the greatest.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Hello?
We got from him what we needed.
Okay.
What?
He said we're coming back.
Said we're coming back. That's all we need. See, that's all we need from Kevin.
Oh, because you record it, and then you put it back in a suit.
Right. That's right.
That's a good sign.
Right.
The devious kind of guys we are.
Right.
That's great.
So now he says we're coming back.
All right, that's good.
So good.
Mike, I believe in your thing here, what you're doing. I really do.
Well, I'll let you know how it goes.
I think it's great.
Leah, maybe you and your Scientologists can pray for Mike. Pray to that big spaceship that comes down tonight.
We don't have a spaceship.
When the My Favorite Martian guy comes out. You know, My Favorite Martian, how the antenna used to come out of the back of his head?
Mike?
Yes?
What are you doing?
I was just doing a wee. I shouldn't have done that because you were supporting me on the smoking thing.
Yeah, see?
I saw I betrayed you.
I learned that lesson right now.
I betrayed you instantaneously.
You did?
My partner in the black shirt right across the way. I'm sorry.
How's that head of yours on top of your shoulders? Don?
Oh, you're finally on me?
Yeah.
Finally on me? My head is fine. My hair is growing back.
I don't know how to care for you. That is my problem.
My major surgery, of which you
don't know how to care for you.
That you didn't even inquire about.
I was told. I was not told where you were.
My major surgery.
I didn't have any information, so I don't know where my boundaries are in caring for you.
There are no boundaries in your care for me. Never a boundary.
I would have sent you a basket or something
to cheer
you up.
I know you would have.
I got no information.
I'm just going strictly on this phone call, Leah.
Okay.
That's all.
All right, so how's your hair? Is it back?
My hair? Yes, my hair's growing back.
Okay, good.
And his hand's fine, too. He's got hair in the hands. So I quit smoking.
So what was it? Then what was it? No big deal?
It was major surgery, Leah. Frankly, I'm lucky to be alive.
Oh, shut up.
I'm lucky to be here today.
Would you stop?
It's only through strength of prayer that I stand in front of you today. All weekend long, I had my hand on a copy of, what's the name of that book by L. Ron Hubbard? Dianetics. All weekend long, and my hand just started to heal itself.
Do you see? Do you see the power of Scientology?
You're the greatest.
Listen, we have to go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Don't just hang up like that. I don't like that.
Well, Leo, we have to play commercials.
Well, that's it. Love you.
We love you.
Oh, come on.
We love you. You are the greatest, and we will talk again in the near future.
We love you. We will urge everyone to watch the show tonight. You will get a huge rating tonight at 8 o'clock on CBS, King of Queens.
God bless you, Leah Remini.
Thank you, guys.
Love you long time.
Bye.
Love you long time.
Love you long time. Bye.
Bye.
There she goes.
What?
That's Leah.
What? Hang up.
Oh,
no, you hang up.
Not this game. We win this game all the time.
Hang up. I'm not going to hang up.
No, you hang up first.
No, because I do this with my grandmother, and I never have the heart to hang up first.
You hang up first.
I'm not doing it.
You know, listen.
Put it this way. If you guys don't hang up, it's your thing. I'm not doing it.
Leah, at this point, we are already so late on commercials.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not going to hang up.
No, this might work. This might work. Leah, if you don't hang up, we're going to lose our jobs.
She won't.
Okay, good. I'm going to stay on.
Listen, here was my point. We've been on the air an hour and 10 minutes. We played no commercials because we spent the first half.
You decided to do a little kiss ass with the manager.
Talking about giving Ken kiss ass.
We gave him a tombstone, for God's sake.
He was not happy about that.
No, but you guys were like, did you like it? Did you like it?
But my point now is, at this point, we're screwed with the commercials anyway.
So hang up.
So no. So what I'm saying
is, up.
Leah, it's like once you dive in, we're in the deep end now. We do not quit at this game.
Well, then let's keep talking, buddy.
No, you hang up first.
I'm not going to hang up on you.
We have the hold button. That's the benefit. That's the great compromise.
So do it. Put me on hold and let Charlie pick up the phone.
But then technically we win.
No, technically you lost because you put me on hold, which is kind of like hanging up on me.
Okay, listen, no problem, baby.
Listen, I don't know what kind of women you're used to dealing with. I'm not hanging up, damn it.
Well, I'm not hanging up either.
I don't care.
You know what? I'll just move on to some show business here.
Go ahead, do it.
If you don't mind, I don't mean show business like your secret sound.
Go ahead.
I'd like to hear the new secret.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yeah, here you go, Leah.
All right.
This is our new secret sound for $500.
All right.
Here you go. Name this sound. Name this sound, Leah, and I will hang up and admit you've won this contest. Name this sound. What is that sound?
That is the biting of an apple.
That is absolutely wrong.
Oh, that means we're going to keep you on.
That's the biting of an apple.
Leah, I swear to God, it's not the biting of an apple.
It's the biting of a fruit.
It's not the biting of a fruit. Everybody listening right now, this is secret sound number 8, the brand new sound, worth $500.
Opening of a jar.
It is not the opening of a jar.
It's an opening of a jar or a bite of some fruit.
It is not.
I'm telling you, it is.
I swear to my God, it is not. Okay? I swear it is not either of the above.
Oh, man, I need a cigarette.
Come on, please hang up.
Why can't you guys hang up?
Please,
We have to take a different tactic. It's not going to... This challenge will not work.
please hang up.
Have Rob do it. Rob doesn't seem to be nice today.
Rob, do you want to hang up on Leah?
No.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't want to.
Charlie does.
Have Buzz do it.
Charlie will.
Charlie just wants to get the commercials played.
Well, have Charlie do it if he's such a big producer man.
I will tell you something. You should take a look at him today. He's ridiculous. It's like when Dennis the Menace put his... Don't hang up yet. I want to tell you.
It's like he went to the Jeremy Coleman store
It's like the episode of Dennis the Menace where Dennis the Menace dressed up in his daddy's clothes.
Yeah.
Charlie today has...
It's a little big.
Charlie has like a sport coat that he never wears.
Right.
And the thing is gigantic on him.
Why is he doing that?
Why are you dressed up like that?
Because this shirt will double in my football game tonight.
Oh, he's playing in his football game tonight.
You got a bunny rabbit in
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't know. Leah, it's like everything with him. It's a goddamn code with him.
It's a riddle.
He said bunny rabbit, not me.
He's the
What
Riddler.
does that mean? He's going to me with his foot. What?
See, that's what she was talking about, what you said. What I said was a reference that she understood. That's why she didn't question. The bunny rabbit was like a big baggy coat like a magician. She didn't have to have that explained. She had to have explained what you said because you talk in code.
Yeah, it's a code to say I have a football game tonight.
What does that mean? Why would you wear a sports coat too big for you?
I agree with Leah. What does that mean? What does that mean, Charlie?
Thank you, Leah.
Bye.
Why, she hang up?
No.
But a valid question. Why, if you're playing in a football game tonight, would you be wearing a sport coat to work today?
Because this shirt is thin.
The shirt is
I
thin.
didn't wear a sweatshirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we have set a new commercial-free record as of
Can
this
I
moment.
say something about Charlie's response to what he was responding to our question?
Yes.
Charlie, here's a thought. Don't wear the stupid football jersey until you're going to the thing. This way you don't have to accommodate for the shirt being too big and then the jacket being too big. Wear a normal size shirt, big, things that fit you.
Big puffy collar.
Not daddy's clothes.
What is your response to that, Charlie?
I don't have a dad.
Oh, Charlie. That's so 7th grade.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie.
You have crystallized.
Great.
You have crystallized Charlie Broyhill.
He is 7th grade all the way.
That is
Charlie. I'm trying to get Charlie to hang up on me.
Leah, he just left the room.
I'm trying to get Charlie to hang up on me.
Listen, for the last time, I'm begging you, please hang up so we can say... Oh, you son of a bitch. Get her back on.
He did.
I'm
He did
going to
it.
call her back.
Charlie hung up on Leah.
We got to call her back. Tell her we didn't hang up on her.
Here we go.
Got to get the last word in here.
Hello.
We didn't hang up. Charlie did.
Hung up.
No.
Charlie did.
Charlie ran in and hung up the phone.
For the record.
No. I called you back because that was not my hang-up.
No, because I was just calling Charlie to say, for the record, and for your listeners, I didn't hang up.
Okay.
You guys
No.
You're right. You didn't. Charlie hung up on
But
you.
also, for the record, we didn't hang up on you either.
Charlie did.
Broyhill reached over when
I didn't see him.
When I had my back turned and hung up the phone.
No, we don't know this for sure. You could have done it, now blaming it on Charlie. So
Leah, if I do something bad, I say it myself. I didn't hang up on you.
Technically, you lost.
You were listening.
No, I did not.
All things considered.
From your group, yes.
No.
From your group. From
We
your
did
side.
not lose. Charlie's not a member of this group.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, it is.
No, he's
Don
not.
and Mike.
No, officially.
Rob, Buzz,
no,
Charlie.
Listen, frankly, no offense to Buzz or Rob, frankly, they're not members of the group.
Oh, no, I know you guys are the money.
Okay.
Don and Mike.
I got it this way. I'm Paul and Mike is John.
Uh-huh.
Buzz is Yoko.
Uh-huh.
Robbie is Linda Eastman. And frankly, Charlie Broyhill is, who was that drummer that was replaced by...
Pete Best,
Pete Best. If I was going to give it all a Beatles analogy, that's how I do it.
Who the hell is Ringo then?
I gotcha.
That would...
Listen, but technically...
Rockhead.
Technically, you guys hung up.
Rockhead is Ringo. No, technically, we have not hung up.
Okay, so you guys need to hang up now.
Leah.
You need to hang up.
Yes, we do, but I will not.
Well, just out of, I ask you a question.
Yes.
I must ask you a question.
Yes.
Just out of curiosity, what are you planning on doing? If she stays on the line, what is your game plan for that?
Wait her out.
For the entire 4-hour show.
She's got to go do something eventually.
Eventually, but I'm not in the next two scenes. I mean, that could be a long time.
All right, well, you know what? Technically, if you really want to be a ball buster, technically what I can do is play commercials, leave this line open.
But I would tell because I could hear it in the background.
But technically, I would not be hanging up on you.
Fine, then you have.
Yeah, you could technically what you could do is you could
the
turn.
lowest ratings that you ever receive because they know that Leah Remini is going to be on the phone for the next 4 hours.
But technically, you could turn down the volume on her phone
and just turn you up to make sure you're still there.
That would be a win.
But I can tell by the way you guys are going to talk to me.
No,
I'll know that we're not on the air.
Well, the only time, no, I wouldn't even do that. The only time you wouldn't be on the air is when we're playing the commercials, when we're not on the air.
So fine, play your commercials.
Okay, then all I'm going to do is pod down the telephone now. We're going to leave this line open.
I'm not hanging up. You're not going to win this one.
We're going to win. No problem, Leah.
Yeah, you have to accept this.
No problem. We're not going to lose. We're not going to lose.
Win, babe.
We're not going to lose.
And the rule is you have to stay on the line.
Okay.
It's not like you can go away.
Yeah, right.
but that's okay.
Even if they call you to do a scene, you know.
This is Charlie calling me on the line. Should I see what he's going to say?
Technically, you would be hanging up on us.
Well, then I won't get it.
Okay.
But technically, you already lost this round.
No. Toe tapping touchstones. Right there. I just played them. Let's clear the lines and take caller 100 right now for the brand new secret sound number 8. Here it is. A simple everyday sound. Leah was wrong with both of her guesses.
No, I wasn't.
If you get it, we'll give you $500 and qualify you for the weekly giveaway, the WWF Armageddon trip to Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Florida, that we're giving away on Friday's show. Call the Rockhead right now at 1-877-365-3636. We're all adults here.
Can I speak?
Yes?
First of all, what is the WWF and the Armageddon trip? What is this?
This is a weekly prize. We give away a, God bless you.
Thank you.
Ron Hubbard bless you. We give away a vacation every week on this show.
WWF World Wrestling thing.
That's exciting.
Thank you.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Thanks for the enthusiasm for our
Can I
great
ask
prize.
you a question?
Yeah.
I don't understand people who are into wrestling.
Well, you know, it's a very popular sport.
I know, but what I don't understand about it is that they're not really wrestling. Now, there is a technical aspect of it that really is, you know, is very hard on their body.
Are you doing this as a strategy to try to get me to hang up on you now?
Oh, no. Now, if you've identified that as a strategy, even if it wasn't, it will be now, and she will be diminishing our contest, and that is very dangerous. If she could be, I believe that this woman, if she chooses to, could be enormously difficult for the show today.
She's a clever one, all right.
She is extremely clever. She did not get to her level of stardom in Hollywood by not being clever.
But come on, why can't you just save face and just hang up? Why can't you just let us win this one?
How would I be saving face?
Because otherwise I'll keep you on the line, and eventually you're going to have to go to do something else. I mean, it's not a problem for me. I can do the whole show with you on the phone.
Well, can I tell you something?
Yes.
I think you should save face, and I'll tell you why. You see, the only way you would win is if I was called to work. But you see, you're at your work, so you have nothing to lose.
No, let's see. I've still got 3 hours and 10 minutes left in my work. Do you have 3 hours and 10 minutes before you're going to be called to a scene?
No.
So you will lose.
That's what I'm saying.
No, she's saying that that's the reason.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't care.
That's the only reason. Now, say I was done with work, and I was sitting here doing an interview with you guys, which is what I do often. I'm done with work.
Leah, please just hang up. Please.
I was in the middle of a story I feel I need to tell you.
Please just hang up.
I feel I need to tell you the rest of the story.
If I hang up on you now, will you be mad now?
Not at all.
Okay.
She won.
Enough.
She won.
Okay, I've met my match.
She's tough. She's tough.
I met my match.
It's not like you were defeated by a non-worthy adversary. She would have...
No.
She seriously would have...
She would have hung in there the whole show.
She would have brought them into her dressing room to do the read.
The whole show she would have.
That's right.
Okay. Christ.
Wow.
Call her 100 time right now.
You know what she's going to say next time we talk to her?
I know.
Which hopefully will be like somewhere down the road. She is going to say, you hung up on me.
It does you. That kills me. That just kills me. But you heard, listen, Kevin said, we'll be back.
That's right. I'm very excited. And isn't this a new record? Isn't this a new record for us?
Yes.
Like an all-time record. This is seriously over an hour.
Well, that's why we have the #1 ratings, Mike. because we don't play any commercials on this show. Okay, it's time for secret sound number 8, and it lies straight ahead. If you're the 100th person to call us right now at 1-877-365-3636.
And to all of our affiliates, thank you.
We'll be back.
This is the Don and Mike Show. This is...
I turn it on, and that's what we get, that little...
Sorry about that. A lot of people don't realize that Don controls every microphone.
I love that tag, Mike.
That's the way he does it. Anytime he wants to shut it, that's the way it works.
Right.
It's the way the show works, Vic.
Turned them all off except mine now. Ain't live grand. Right, Mike?
Somebody gets really mad, he shuts them all off.
But that kind of defeats the purpose when I turn everybody's microphone off. That's like getting in the contest with Leah about who's going to hang up first. I mean, eventually they say, I'll show you. I'll turn everybody's microphone off, and then we sit here in silence for 5 seconds until we figure out that there's nothing coming out of the radio.
Man, oh, man, it is... what a start to the week. I think we've had a great start to the week.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes, let's try to keep it going now. Secret sound number 8. And everybody, this will be the final secret sound.
Once again, in the great tradition of secret sounds, I am completely clueless.
You don't know?
No, I really have no idea.
Here's a free listen for you. Secret sound number 8, worth $500. This will be the final secret sound. We've got to cash in on this one relatively quickly because we have a big Thanksgiving promotion, or rather Christmas promotion coming up.
Excellent.
That I want to tell you about that does involve nudes.
Oh, boy.
And also we've got a truckload of Pokemon crap, all the hot Pokemon crap, so we'll be able to do some of our favorite Christmas games. We have parents like getting in cage matches with each other to win this crap for their kids.
Yeah, there's always something. I mean, no matter what. Well, that's what the toy industry is all about. There's always one thing that the parents are going crazy.
And we're the suckers, always there buying whatever the hottest toy is.
Of course, it requires a little forethought, too, because, I mean, you get closer to the holiday and people go nuts because there's scarcity of these things, but...
we got all the Pokemans.
We're set.
But before we can start the Pokemon and before we can start the naked Christmas thing...
Pokemon, honey.
We have to get a winner on secret sound number 8, which means we must do it quickly.
Very good.
And we'll start with this person right here. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hi, am I calling 100?
Yes, you are. What is your name, please?
Jason Kershell.
Hi, Jason. Where are you from, sir?
I'm from Fairfax, Virginia.
Jason, listening on good old WJFK. Well, first off, thank you for those excellent Arbitron ratings.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And second off, you won a $100 store credit from Mercata.com.
Oh, great.
MERCATA.com, the internet shopping site where the prices go down as more people get together to buy. Check out the power buys on consumer electronics, sporting goods, and more at Mercata.com. Plus, before we even play the secret sound, let me tell you that you've qualified for Friday's weekly giveaway. And this week, Tammy, who incidentally I don't think could be compared to any woman who works here, Mike.
I agree, Don. I totally agree with you. And
there's a woman who works here.
That's right.
She shall remain nameless. Let me just say, though, that the woman I'm speaking of,
yes,
she's a beast. And Tammy, who's beautiful, just came into the studio a moment ago to give us this information about the giveaway. And Mike was looking at the newspaper, and Mike looked up and said, "Hey."
Yeah, so-and-so. I didn't know that it was
Tammy.
And Tammy gave me a nice greeting.
Tammy flipped him off.
Very interesting. So sorry, Tammy. Sorry. I'm very sorry. Something I've apologized to women a lot lately. Oh, my. Getting that little twitch in my eye.
But Tammy, who is certainly no beast.
Yes. No, yeah, she was, she didn't realize I wasn't looking at her when I said that.
Came in to tell us that Friday we're giving away a trip for 2 to Fort Lauderdale, Miami to see WWF Armageddon on December 12th. Trip includes round-trip air, 2 nights hotel, and tickets to WWF Armageddon courtesy of Cox Cable Top Event.
That's down in Lauderdale. What a great time to go down there.
We're giving that trip away Friday, and you are in the running for that without having to do one damn thing. Now, are you ready for secret sound number 8?
Yes, I am.
Brand new sound, never before heard. We premiered it moments ago. You will be playing for... Well, it's the first time we've played the sound. You'll play for 10 times the amount. You'll play it for $5,000.
Wow, $5,000.
And you know Ken's here because we gave him the tombstone today. And wouldn't that really piss him off?
Absolutely.
To give away $5,000.
Yeah, piss him off might actually make him use the tombstone.
So you'll play for $5,000. Good luck.
Great.
I'll play you the secret sound. Please don't answer till Mike sings like Hank Hill. Godspeed.
Okay,
Here's the new sound.
Caller, name this sound.
There it is, the brand new secret sound number 8. And incidentally, the final secret sound. After this, we move on to other fun. For $5,000.
Wow.
What is secret sound number 8?
Is it an ice cube being dropped into a glass?
Would you please repeat that?
Is it an ice cube being dropped into a glass?
No.
Oh, we're sorry.
Absolutely not.
Sorry, Charlie.
No.
What?
No, that's not what it is.
Wow.
Absolutely not. But don't forget, every guess is a clue for you.
I thought he was close. Yes.
No, not at all, Mike. Hold the line, please. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for playing, sir.
Thank you.
You know, being here today, man.
Too much stuff happening here today.
Way too much going on.
There's too much. I know we have to do a break.
All right.
First, let me just, and I know we'll go back to this many times in the show. Jim Nance. Jim Nance. Jim Nance said our names on TV.
Oh, really? Finally.
Really, he finally did on Thanksgiving Day.
That's bloody good.
On the NFL Today.
Oh, really?
No, really, he did. Let me play you the tape now.
You're serious.
Okay, no, really, and you have to listen carefully.
It's a quickie.
It's a quickie, but I will give Nancy credit. He did, in fact, say our names.
Here it is.
Here's Jim Nance.
This is Larry Michael, Westwood 1, Notre Dame Radio.
No, that's not it.
Oh, really? No, yes, oh, really?
No, it's not.
What?
Okay, here's the tape. Really, no kidding this time. Here's Jim Nance on CBS, the NFL Today, Thanksgiving Day.
All right, welcome back, everybody, and again, happy Thanksgiving from all of us here at the NFL Today. Now, the IBM Power Poll, just picked by my guys here as always. Craig, Randy, Gary, Eric, Mann, Bob Matina, our radio buddies, Don and Mike, everybody in on this one.
He did it. That's great. He did it. He just obviously the last thing he wanted to do in the world, but he did it.
But he did it.
He did it.
You have to give him, listen again, he does say, our radio buddies, Don and Mike.
All right, welcome back, everybody, and again, happy Thanksgiving from all of us here at the NFL Today. Now, the IBM Power Poll, just picked by my guys here as always. Craig, Randy, Gary, Eric, Mann, Bob Matina, our radio buddies, Don and Mike, everybody in on this one.
He did it. He spotlighted it. That's fine.
He did it.
Oh, really?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Jim Nance.
He did.
So when Jim Nance calls the show today...
He's a friend of the show.
Cool. He's king.
He's king, and that's all he needed to do. That's all he needed to do.
King of TV boys.
That's right.
Mention it on, and the guy could have said our names on any local cut-in.
Right.
Anytime throughout the year.
And we would have heard about it, and that would have been that.
Would have been fine, but as it turns out, that was on Thanksgiving today when they have the largest audience of the whole year watching. Sure. And he gave us a mention.
Boy, I hope it wasn't too... I should not have a bitter attitude about it. I was just going to say I hope it wasn't too tough for him. I'm just thinking back to that discussion we had. When really it was dental surgery going through that. But that's all. It's all worth it.
Listen, he is not the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Really? Okay. Time out. We'll be back with more.
Oh, really? He's the Don and Mike.
Overest, humorous. Norm. I'm amazed that the radio station would make this move and would announce it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what stunk to me about the whole thing, is that...
Well, it's an ownership change to start with.
Yes,
right?
that you would sell the radio station... And I get, I've never heard of a new owner announcing what the format is going to be before the station is sold, and that's why I disbelieved all the idiots that called us last week and said, we're going to miss you in Vegas.
Yeah, and I sure hope now that we know it's true that we had a great following in Las Vegas.
Great.
And God, it's one thing when an affiliate drops the show, when it just hasn't been any kind of radio station that supported us. It's another thing entirely when we get a lot of calls from that city and we get a lot of feedback.
We have some numbers in Las Vegas.
We have some good numbers in Las Vegas, and it's very frustrating. That is a city that I think we're perfect for and that we should be on, and it just sucks, but. It doesn't surprise me that it's happening based on the fact that it's a dumb move anyway. And so if it's a dumb move, why shouldn't they make another dumb move by letting everybody know it's going to happen? Because that doesn't
really?
Yes, Jeff.
Yeah. So anyway, what can I say?
Wow.
I guess I was the idiot. I didn't believe that there would be a radio station management so stupid as to sell the station
and announce what the new format's going to be. And frankly, I don't know who makes deals where the stations change hands these days so quickly. How could you announce a sale 2 weeks ago and have the new people taking over in early December?
Is it really Spanish ballads?
No, it didn't say Spanish ballads in that newspaper.
Okay,
it just said Spanish music.
Spanish music, or a Spanish format.
Okay, I don't know. I guess those people were right that called us.
That's a shame. That's too bad, and I certainly hope that the good people at our network are working behind the scenes to...
Oh, you know they are, Mike.
Rectify this.
Rectify. Rectify. Hello, you're on the air.
Why are you farting in my face? Hello. Dynamite.
Yes.
What's up, man?
Rectify. What can we do for you?
I said stop farting in my face. Me and my partner, Shaniqua. Shaniqua, get on the line. Hi, baby. How you doing? Shaniqua, hello. I have to ask you a boy. Shut up, brother. Hello.
Oh, please, come on. Hello there, Don and Mike show. Hello.
That one-man show, you might be familiar with it. It's a tuna Christmas.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, I wanted to tell you why the KVBC in Las Vegas flipped it out that they were changing formats.
Yeah.
One of the weekend guys said in 2 weeks, which is December 5th, that he was going to another station. So everybody that was listening started calling and saying, why is he moving?
Listen,
he was making jokes about...
Honey, I don't doubt it now that I read it in the newspaper. It's just, I don't believe that things like that in radio really happen. That a weekend disc jockey just, lets it slip out, and then everybody immediately jumps upon that, and suddenly it becomes an idea that gains momentum. I mean, it's like, things like that happen on WKRP in Cincinnati, not in the real radio world.
Well, he was somebody that bought his own programming. He bought his own hour show, and he's an attorney, so who knows, if we can give them credit. But anyhow, we really are going to miss you.
Well, I hope we pick up on another station soon in Las Vegas, because it's fair to the people out there if this show is still carried, because we had a good following.
As far as I know, we were the only thing on the station that had any goddamn ratings.
Yeah, maybe that's why they flipped it,
Yeah, but why wouldn't they keep us?
I listen all the time.
Exactly.
Very much.
Spaniards love us.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And really, I mean, the Spaniards, not simply the Spanish-speaking community, people from Spain.
People from
love
Spain.
Us. It's always been, I mean, really, Sergio Garcia, the golfer, big fan of ours. Absolutely.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Don and Mike, you're absolutely right. You guys are the only thing that get, any numbers out here. The rest of the station is horrible. Local top 40 jocks that somehow got suckered into being, talk radio hosts. And it's just awful. As far as I know, you're the only thing that gets any ratings out here.
Well, again, my apologies to the good people in Las Vegas who called us last week. I tell you, even at this point, there's something about it that still stinks to me like a bad publicity stunt. But
it doesn't seem right, does it? That they would announce weeks in advance what it's going to be, but I think they're trying to get, whatever advertisers they have left to hang on and say, hey, we're going to get some numbers soon, don't go anywhere.
I'd like to say also that if there's a station you listen to in Las Vegas that you feel this show would be right for, feel free to contact that radio station, write them a letter, because believe it or not, program directors, much like most disc jockeys, not really on the ball kind of guys, and, you can actually send them a letter. It might make them think, and you never know.
Hell, just tell me right now, what's the lowest rated FM rock station in Las Vegas?
That would probably be Comp. They're really bad.
KOMP?
Yeah, but you know what? I think you guys would actually work better on, there's an AM talk station here.
No. Listen, we are already on FM in Las Vegas.
Okay.
We just have to find some broke dick classic rock station that's really down on its luck, willing to try anything.
Does Wayne Newton... That's Comp. That's KOMP. They're down on their luck. They need you guys.
Does Wayne Newton own any stations in Vegas?
No, not that I know.
I'd love to have him as our boss.
Yeah. What about WSNR?
Just that one.
SNR, Siegfried and Roy. You're listening to WFNR.
Siegfried and Roy.
We use K, but not W.
Like Captain Crunch.
Siegfried and Roy.
SNR. You're listening to WFNR, Las Vegas. A white tiger station.
Saw Jerry Lewis and his wife at the Super Salad here in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago.
Jerry and his wife?
At the Super Salad?
Matching running suits. In the Super Salad.
What is the Super Salad?
Super Salad, it's a buffet salad soup place, and they're sitting in there and just kind of minding their own business, and they wanted to go over and talk to them, but then they said, do we? I mean, what do you say? So they just let them eat their soup and salad, and, you know, it was...
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Super salad, is that like an old country buffet type? If it's a buffet restaurant.
It's got to be one of those places on the strip. It's like all you can eat for $2.99 or something.
Jerry has taste.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
And the Emmy goes to Don and Mike.
Pardon me?
And the Emmy goes to Don and Mike, perhaps a reference to our recent appearance
on King of Queens.
Fabulous TV show.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, you guys are the only good show on that station out here. It's ridiculous. There's another like stream radio station that changed over to Spanish after you, right before they did too. I don't know what's going on out here.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think we'd fit in really well on a station that was tailored specifically for the gambling community. You know, I think that would be good too, like just for the gamblers.
So whatever the crappiest radio station is in Vegas is,
right.
If it's KOMP or whatever it is, should start to call them immediately.
And you guys didn't even get a chance to come out here and do one of your shows.
Well, that's because the GM was a dink, right?
That's because the GM wouldn't pay for the plane ticket.
Yeah, so it's no great loss. I mean,
I got to think he's going to be out of work too then.
Yeah, here. Right?
Good.
Maybe with the next place you guys go to, you'll be able to come out here because we all missed it last time.
F him. I bet he doesn't speak Spanish.
Right.
Right, screw him. Well, there's a silver lining to everything.
Right.
Probably just sitting there right now, you know, sweating through his shirt with a Spanish-English dictionary.
I told you. Spaniards love us.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, my friends. This is Julio Iglesias wishing all of you happy holidays and a great New Year.
He loves us.
You know, ever since we had him on the show, for some reason we're on his list, and every year we get a personal Christmas card from Julio Iglesias.
Hello, my friend. Great. Now I got to work on his son. His son is,
Enrico.
Quite a star in his own right.
Do you remember that one time we had Julio on the show a couple of times? One time we had him on his car phone, and he was driving down the road in Miami.
He's in a limo.
And he thought that we were taping for a morning show because the atmosphere was so loose.
Right.
And, you know, with him, it's impossible to tell what he's saying in the first goddamn place because it's so mumbled. And...
How you boys doing?
But he started dropping the F-bomb.
You're effing me. Me, F you.
And it was, you can't say that. He said, why? We're not on the air now.
You can edit this. Okay, boy. You get so relaxed.
Julio.
But because I am from Spain, I love you.
Spaniards love us, Mike.
Like all the Spaniards.
Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Chevy Ballesteros called.
Hello.
Wanted to say. Cindy's laugh.
Don and Mike Show.
Hi, Don and Mike.
Hi there.
Hey, you know, I saw Leah Remini on Who's the Boss the other day.
Oh.
She's been 14.
Oh, an old repeat? Yeah.
Yeah. You should ask her if she ever kissed Tony Danza.
I will, but,
you know, you're on that episode of Who's the Boss when Tony Danza kisses the 14-year-old? That was a big... Hey, speaking of that, have you seen Judith Light lately?
Oh, with the coffee cake hair, you mean?
No, with no hair.
Oh, I have seen that. That's right. She's had that look for a while now.
I was watching At the Cafe with Bill Boggs, one of my favorite shows on the Food Network. It was great. I watched it all during the holiday weekend. Bill interviewed Joan Rivers at Cafe 21 or whatever it was.
Joan Rivers and her daughter. Why doesn't somebody just put a hook in their mouth? I swear to God, are they the two homeliest women on the planet?
It was wonderful because Joan was showing what you do with your knife and fork when you're just resting or when you want the waiter to take the plate. And I've never known, if you want to the waiter to just know that you've stopped eating for a while, you cross the knife and fork. And then I knew, when you're done, that you put it side by side and put it out the plate. But I had always thought that you simply remove the plate from the table and put it down next to your seat.
And you lick the knife.
You lick the knife after you're done.
That's how you indicate a real fine meal.
It was so funny. That guy is... have you ever seen that guy?
I've flipped by it.
He's got the big face with the big jowls, and he's just like Johnny Slicky Boy, and it's like, Leah, what are we going to have for dinner today? I'm sitting here interviewing Joan Rivers. Fantastic. And Judith Light, what happened to your hair? And she's shaved it for a play. She has no hair.
I know.
She always sounded... Her eyes were always her best feature, though. So it's really nice to see her without hair. It's pretty strange.
And who told Joan Rivers' daughter that she's hot?
Melissa Rivers?
Because she thinks she's hot.
Right.
But when you see her sitting down interviewed, she's got that same ugly fish face as her mother. Jesus, she's just...
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's just a mess.
And Joan's face is as tight as a drum from all the plastic surgery. It can't be stretched any further.
Yeah, she was enjoying her salad, though.
Oh, sure.
With, I think his name is Bill Boggs.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Bill Boggs, and he's just like, he's got this huge head and this oversized mouth, I guess he's a nobody. I don't know who he is.
Like everybody on the Food Channel is a nobody.
Everybody, except
Emerald.
Except Emerald Lagasse.
Emerald. Earl.
Yeah, and Mark Silverstein. He's not a nobody.
Oh, that's your friend. Please, give me this. You're loyal, Mike.
I am. I'm loyal. I only have 2 friends.
I admire that in you.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
He's going to wallow in obscurity on that network. Did you like Bobby Flay?
I hate Bobby Flay.
I truly hate Bobby Flay.
Don and Mike show. All right. Hello. One more. Don and Mike show. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to tell you that on another radio station, they said that how they put the panda to sleep, and they did it real humanely. They just...
Honey. Hold on. You're going to give me a recycled joke that you heard on some other radio station?
It's about you.
It's about us?
Right.
Really? What radio station?
DC 101.
DC 101.
Right.
Oh, this must be that boy's attempt to get noticed.
He's a dork, but I just wanted to tell you what he said, how stupid it was.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, we're not going to give him that exposure because if we did, that would be, realizing his dream.
Okay, it was really stupid.
It's not appropriate to make him realize his dream right now.
Bye.
But you understand the tact.
Right, yes.
The guy's a new disc jockey in town.
You're not really, you only... Well, you never do unless the guy, you have a personal experience with the guy, and otherwise there's no point.
Right.
So otherwise you're giving him something for free, and, we don't give it. We'd give him something if he came down to the station.
You want to get in a pissing match with us, though, bring it on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bring it on.
Otherwise, come down to the station. We'll give you something in a baggie.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Mike, you don't drink, don't smoke. What do? You don't drink, don't smoke.
Is this your guy?
Do you do? Well, if you do drink, don't you? It must be something inside.
Fantastic. What? It's a little Adam Ant, right? Yeah, right. I mean, pretty damn creative. Yep.
Hello.
Hi,
Tom.
And speaking of creative,
Here he is, Mr. Vegas, Tom Gavin.
Hey.
Yo.
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 Guess who I saw yesterday?
Santa Claus.
No, the Indian.
Oh, the Indian from the Redskins games?
Yep, I was there.
You were there. Were you selling programs?
Nope. I was at the 30-yard line with my girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Oh, come on, Tom.
Yes, I was.
Who was your girlfriend?
Mercedes Carter.
Mercedes Carter.
Really? How old is Mercedes?
She's been 30.
Yeah. And this is your girlfriend?
Yes.
You get anything off her, Tom?
No.
You kiss her?
Not yet.
Where'd you meet her, Tom?
Guess what?
What?
Thursday's my birthday.
Wow. Hey, Tom, how was Thanksgiving at the group home?
It's not a group home. Watch it.
How was Thanksgiving at the group home?
It's not a group home. You don't watch it.
What did you have for Thanksgiving dinner? Did you have eggs and potatoes?
No.
What did you have?
I had turkey.
Turn your radio down, Tom. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Hey, Tom.
He'll be right back. He's feeling the time.
Wound up. Tommy?
Found the button.
He's being a parent right now.
Yeah. It takes him a while to get the...
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, Tom, is Mercedes a piece of ass?
Yes.
How much does she weigh?
She weighs 160.
Is she as hot as Lorraine?
Hey, watch it. Watch it.
I hear Lorraine is really hot.
You're all going to get in trouble if you say the name.
What name?
My mom's name.
Lorraine?
Yep.
Why?
You're getting in trouble.
Why?
I was trying to look for you guys yesterday. Where were you all at?
Oh, at the game? I was up in the broadcast booth, Tom. I'm surprised you weren't able to get up there.
You weren't. Where's the tent at now? The pregame show tent.
You know where the shuttle buses are for the games?
Yeah.
It's there. It's before the shuttles leave.
I do the show from inside the stadium now, though, Tom.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, but you know what? Next game, come on and meet me. Meet me at Gate L.
Gate L?
Gate L, as in Lorraine.
Gate M for Mike Source.
Okay. Touche. He's angry. Touche. Oh, that's a big secret, Tom.
He's angry. Now, Tom, I didn't know you had a girlfriend.
Yeah, I do.
And how long has she been your girlfriend?
She just takes me on, like, we go,
on trips?
No, we go to,
Group home?
No. It's not a group home. It's just Tyson Towers is a...
You go to breakfast at the group home?
No, wait a minute. I want to tell you, it's not a group home. It's just assisted living. I live by myself.
You don't have a girlfriend, do you? Really?
I did.
There's no girl named Mercedes.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Can you spell Mercedes?
M-A-R.
Right.
C-H-A.
Markov.
Right. Tom, listen, seriously, all kidding aside, because you really got me with that last zinger, because you know my real name.
Yeah.
Meet me at gate R.
Not gate R.
Right.
I'm going to meet you at gate F. Gotcha.
Feisty playing again. Feisty, Tom. Do you know what R meant?
What means Redskins?
No. When I was saying meet me at gate R, what was I implying?
I know.
What?
You gotta watch that suck.
Oh, dear, there was almost profanity.
Just tell me what I was implying.
R-E-T.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Close.
What was I implying?
Like what?
When I said meet me at gate R, what did I mean by that?
I know what gate R means. I don't know.
All right, I'll fess up. It's because you're retired.
Yep.
And when you said gate F, what did you mean?
Gate F, that's where you all broadcast from.
The funny gate, right? Because it's funny.
Gate F means that's where you all set up for the pregame show.
See, I thought that he had moved this to another level.
I did,
but I don't think so. Now, looking back in retrospect, I don't think so.
No. You're getting very hostile with Tom.
And guess who was doing all the announcements, I heard?
Really? Tom, meet me at gate A.
Gate A is the main gate.
For Amway.
Gate A is for A is the main gate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Well,
okay, Tom.
And?
Give our best to Mercedes.
And
Lorraine.
And watch it, Rob.
Yeah, watch it, Rob.
Sorry, Tom. How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, buddy, Rob?
All right. I'll see you at gate M.
Gate F.
No, he said gate M.
Gate F, I heard him say.
I think you're right, Tom.
Okay, now. Bye, Tom.
What's going on, guys?
We got to go, Tom.
Hey, when's the next Las Vegas style show?
Tomorrow night.
See you, Tom.
Where at?
At a little place called Lorraine's Place.
Watch it.
Watch it.
Watch it. Buzz.
Hey, Tommy. Hey, Tom, before we let you go, give us a Halloween roar. What? Oh, really? What? Oh, really?
Oh, really?
This is a conversation I wish could have happened. Jack Kent Cook talking with Tom Gavin.
Absolutely. How'd you like to be in that restaurant? What? Oh, really?
Oh, really?
All right, goodbye, Tom.
Hey, Buzz.
Hey, Tommy, how you doing?
Gotta go, Tommy.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
And the traditional Tom Gavin goodbye.
Oh, he was still there. He was still there. Pulled a Leah on us. Wouldn't hang up the phone. Clear those lines out right now.
Watch it.
Clear those lines out. It's time for caller number 100. All right. My choice. Yeah, right. Gate F. He got me. But he had no idea.
Yeah, I know.
See, I thought that he knew.
I know.
I thought that he knew that gate R meant from Redrun.
Right.
And I thought that he said gate F meant from...
That's you, right?
But
I know.
No idea.
No, nobody. No.
Secret sound time. Secret sound number 8. It's the final secret sound. And it's worth $500. Maybe more. Good luck. Take a shot right now. Be the 100th person to call us at 1-877-365-3636. Lorraine. And not just number 1 in demo. Number 1 overall.
Oh, that is so gratifying. We are so happy. Thank you so much for that.
Right. We have a 6.9 share. Number 1. Oh, PGC has a 6.0. Oh, we got beat by Whitey. I hate that when Whitey beats me. And KYS has a 5.0. And Q107 has a 4.2.
Good.
And DC 101, that piece of garbage station, has a 4.2.
Excellent.
So listen, the show is #1 rated with a 6.9.
You keep doing it, as we always mention. It all starts here, and we are so happy that everybody in Washington still enjoys the show and lets people know it.
Yes, thank you for admitting to the ratings company that you listen to this show. Thank you. Made a real good day for us today. Real good day for us to give Ken his tombstone.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he wouldn't have liked the tombstone as much if we weren't #1.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hi.
Hi there. And listen, frankly, I think that the only reason, really, that the tombstone is going in the lobby is because the book came in and we're #1 today.
Yeah, it's out in the hallway, though, and I don't think it's been formally moved yet. It's awfully heavy. You need about, 8 guys.
Robbie, has anybody moved it yet?
I think we're going to get the hand truck from engineering, and also I still have to go out tonight and buy the decorations. So it's going to be a while before it's really proper.
Don't forget to get the Santa hat for
I
it.
already know where to get it.
Excellent.
Hello, hi there. Who is this?
This is Tandra.
Who is it? Tandra, where are you from?
Gaithersburg.
Tandra, you are caller number 100.
All right.
You have won a $50 gift certificate to cdnow.com. Go to the online music store, cdnow.com, to find all the music you're looking for. Honey, can you turn your radio down, please?
Yeah, hold on.
But wait. Hello, are you back?
Tandra?
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, that's much better.
Okay, wait, there's more. You've also qualified. Are you back?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? You've qualified for Friday's weekly trip. This Friday, we're giving away a trip for 2 to Fort Lauderdale, Miami to see WWF Armageddon December 12 with air, hotel, and tickets courtesy of Cox Cable's Top Event.
All right.
So make sure you're listening to Friday's episode. Now, secret sound number 8. This would be the final secret sound. Have you heard it? Did you hear it before? You did?
And I think I know what it is.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Really?
Oh, really?
All right, well, then, you know what? Being as you're confident, I'm not confident. You will play simply for $500.
Okay.
And if you win, that'll be the end of the secret sound game.
That's right. But if you do not guess correctly, of course, it will continue, and every guess is a clue for you.
Okay, are you ready? Play the clue right now. Play the sound. Please don't answer until Mike sings like Hank Hill. Godspeed. She's very confident.
Caller, name this sound.
There it is. The brand new secret sound number 8 that started today, 29 November, 1999. And she is very confident.
Yes. Feels good today.
For $500, what is secret sound number 8?
Ice going into a glass out of the ice dispenser.
What?
The refrigerator dispenser, ice going into the glass.
What?
Ice going into the glass.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Oh, we're sorry.
Sorry, no.
Oh.
Absolutely not. But please remember, every guess is a clue for you. Thank you.
Bye.
Hold on, bye.
Was I sleeping through the portion of the show when that's the exact same guess the last guy had?
I guess that she wasn't listening during that part of the show.
I mean, that was the second time.
The exact same thing the guy guessed last time.
What I thought. I was so shocked at the. I don't mean any offense to this woman, but I was so shocked at the stupidity of that I really didn't even think it had happened before. But I guess she simply wasn't paying attention.
No, but she obviously had heard it before because she heard the sound before, which is where she figured out what she thought it was.
Yeah, and during the time you played it was when we had the
contest. Right, people. I don't know.
My God.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. People confound me.
Oh, really?
Yes. Absolutely they do.
They do indeed.
Okay, listen, let me get to the weekend stuff.
You had a very full weekend, I trust?
Because you realize the show is almost over, for God's sakes.
Well, you can thank Ms. Leah Remini for that.
And Ken Stevens.
Yes, Ken Stevens hemming and hawing about his tombstone.
Upset. Can you believe that? We had a very jam-packed first hour and a half of the show today.
We did.
Thanksgiving weekend. Okay, it's a mob scene. It was an absolute friggin' mob scene at our place in Ocean City. We had, and I counted, 39 people there.
Ooh.
And
that's too big.
They were a late arriving and late leaving crowd.
All at your place?
All at our place, at our little place.
It's a lot of people.
My wife made the mistake of having everybody come over at 3. Then we didn't eat till about 4.
Okay.
And if I had been working the timetable, I would have had everybody show up about 1, feed them about 2, and figure that everybody's going to be the hell out of there like by 7 o'clock.
2 o'clock is a good time. You know, if everybody's going to leave at a reasonable hour, 4 o'clock can be a good dinner time.
But when you get that late in the day,
when you get that many people, I mean, the dinner process has got to take 2 hours.
Yeah, and you feed them, and everybody has to go back for seconds, and thirds, and then you know my wife's family. When you're done with dinner and then done with the dessert, then you got to play the stupid board games.
Did you have more than one bird with that many people?
We had 4 birds this year.
Oh, man.
4 turkeys, no waiting.
That is a lot of turkey.
Had them all the way. Had the steamed, had the fried, had the roasted. We had all the turkeys going. Great spread of food. And I was there. I hung in. I was the charming host. I said hello to everybody. I filled glasses. I brought food.
Excellent.
I got people set up. All the way until it became time to play the board games. And I saw that somebody had brought over that stupid game, Taboo.
I've seen that in the store. Saw that in Target.
Yeah, and also this is the time of the year when you see dumb games being advertised on television.
Isn't that the game where people sleep with their relatives?
I don't know what it would... frankly, I don't know because...
That's the porno movie. I'm sorry. Taboo. I always get them confused.
It was at that point that I just walked over to Frida, and I whispered in her ear, I said, haven't I been great today? And she said, you've been the perfect host. I said, I've really worked the room. I've had a great... And I did have a great time. I had no complaints at all. I said, everybody's been here all day. They're going to be here all night. You see that room over there? I'm going in that room over there right now. You see that door? I'm going to shut that door.
Right.
And if you need me... I'm going to be behind that door watching the last hour of the Dallas-Miami game.
Good.
Okay? And she said, fine. It's fair. And...
Anybody go in there with you?
No. And to her credit, she kept the mocking to an absolute minimum. Like when there would be a commercial, I would have to come out to use the bathroom. It became very apparent because you only have a small place down there, and you got... almost 40 people crammed into this very small area where they're playing this game and they're all playing with teams.
Right.
And, like, people are standing up and acting things out, and this has actually got some kind of a buzzer where you have to buzz in and beep, beep, beep to get your answer in. When I would crack that door open, the game would stop, and every head in the room would turn.
Well, hello.
And look at me, and that's exactly what I do. I go, hi, everybody. How's it going? And they'd all go, great. And they would stop playing the game as I walked through the room, went to the bathroom, then I would shut the door, and then I would hear the...
Oh, so they'd talk while you were peeing.
The cocktail party would go on, right? And then again, I'd wash my hands, I get done, I open the door, and again, every head in the room turns.
So it's almost like not wanting to disturb you during your walks through the living room. It's almost like respecting you as the king of the castle, where it's like, hi, here he comes.
I think so. Wow. Because I think after finally being married to my wife for 18 years, and I think that we figured out this was, I think, the 20th Thanksgiving that I spent with her family, they have finally noodled me through.
Right.
That I reach my zenith after about 5 hours of close contact.
Also, you're loaded with tryptophan, which, makes everybody kind of, that's enough.
Logie.
Right.
And after that, it's like, enough. And I didn't mean to be disrespectful, and nobody took it as being disrespectful.
Right.
But I just barricaded myself in the room. And then every once in a while, I would peek open. I would say, oh, good, look at 7 people left. I actually would keep count.
That was the only purpose of opening the door. It was to see if anyone had left.
See who had left, right. I'd open it up, I'd say, oh, look, 3 more have gone. And then it finally got down to a manageable number.
Right.
It got down like to 7 or 8.
You venture out at that point?
And at that point, it came out. Took my shoes off.
And they got the charming you again.
Yeah, I said, hey, I'm back.
You got it down after all these years. Being married as long as you've been married, you've got it down to a system now.
Yes.
You've accomplished that.
And only my wife, my wife is the only one who realizes this. And listen, I really did have a great time. I didn't have to force it.
Right.
But there have been some events, some family events, where I treat them in my mind like you and I are doing one of our Las Vegas-style shows.
Yeah, well, I understand that.
And you know how, like, when we leave the Las Vegas-style shows, when it's like, and I'm not making this out like we're rock stars, but we leave, and there are hundreds of people that are coming up and saying, hi, hi, hi. Right. And you want to make sure that you make eye contact with everybody.
Yeah, you want to be nice to everybody.
You say hello,
you don't want
everybody.
to be a dick to people that are coming to see you.
So what I do is, I finally figured this out a couple of years ago. I just treat these holidays like personal appearances. What I do is, I walk around the room, and I walk up to everybody and go, hi, hey, Aunt Mildred, right? Hi.
Right.
Welcome.
And you say that right because you're not 100%
No, I'm
sure.
not. Right. You know, and I put my hand out and I engage in a little small talk there.
Sure.
They go, can I refresh your drink? Well, yes. Well, what do you have? I'll be right back with that for you.
Maybe next year you could bring some publicity photos down there. You know?
Thanks for coming.
Say, give everybody a happy Thanksgiving memento, you know? Maybe get special ones done up with you in a pilgrim suit or something like that.
Well, I worked the room, and, you know, everything was absolutely fine.
Good.
Then it came to Friday, and this is when my wife says, we have two choices. We can either go shopping, or you can help me make this puzzle.
A jigsaw puzzle?
A jigsaw puzzle.
Boy, what a horrible... That's a guarantee for her to go shopping, isn't it?
Well, I chose the puzzle.
You chose the... Oh, you did. But Dad, now, when you chose... Let me ask you a question. When you chose the puzzle, did you do so thinking... You were going with the reverse psychology, thinking that she was only giving you that option because she knew you didn't want to go shopping?
Lesser of two evils.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Yeah, staying in the house.
And as it turned out, she got her way because we did end up going shopping.
Right.
So we spent most of the morning. Puzzles, retarded. It's such a waste of time to make jigsaw puzzles. But my wife was making this puzzle, and it is a puzzle of a red 1956 Corvette. Okay.
Wow.
Why? I don't know. It's what they had at the Walmart.
Oh, I was going to say, don't throw that one up on the wall.
So, well, no, wait a minute. Hold on, here's the last part. We got done making this goddamn thing, and then she says, okay, now you have to take me to the store. And I said, whoa, listen, we agreed. No shopping today.
Right.
She said, no, just take me to the store over here. I want you to take me to this hobby store because I want to buy this special glue that you brush on to this puzzle.
Yeah.
That actually seals it.
Right.
And I said, okay, and then when you seal it,
it becomes a picture.
What are you going to do with it? And that's what she said. She said, it's going to be a picture. And I said, well, that would look just lovely on the wall.
A Corvette.
A 1956 Corvette. It was like something the Beaver Cleaver would have in his room.
She wants to put it up on the wall?
Oh, it's up on the wall.
Yeah, your house down there?
Yeah, so we went to the store, and much to my amazement, we walked into this hobby store, which was jam-packed like everything, incidentally.
Right.
I guess, you know, on the day after Thanksgiving, people are in such a frenzy to go shopping.
Sure.
You just got to go. You know what else was crowded? It was goddamn Office Depot.
Right.
Now, that was one place that I thought would not be crowded. It was right next to the arts and crafts store, and after we got done getting this stupid puzzle glue, I said to my wife, let's just go into Office Depot for a second, because I'm pretty sure nobody goes to buy, like, great gifts in there. And I know that Office Depot is the one place in the world that I love Super Sharpies.
Yeah, the big fat ones.
I love not your regular. Here's your standard Sharpie.
You like the big fat ones.
I love the Super Sharpies. And Office Depot is the only place that's got them.
Right.
We went in Office Depot, and I mean, I don't know. The people were stocking up. More people are going to be getting really crappy gifts for Christmas, like Post-it notes.
It could be that Y2K fear that everybody's got. You know, they want to get organized.
There was a line in this store that boggled the mind. A line in Office Depot that went all the way around 3 registers, all the way past the exit, and went outside.
I would think an Office Depot would be a safe harbor. I'm amazed at that.
So what you would have to do to buy your items is walk over by the exit, give your stuff to the security guy, leave the store, go get in line to wait to come back in through the exit, and when you got in through the exit, the guy would give you the stuff that you'd already given to him.
And you waited in that line?
Yes, I did.
Oh, my
After yelling at my wife that I absolutely didn't want to go shopping, we went to the stupid craft store, and we got the stuff for this puzzle in 5 seconds.
And then Office Depot.
Then we were 1 hour in Office Depot.
To get Super Sharpies?
Because I had to have these Super Sharpies.
Now, was your wife...
She was not pleased.
Yeah.
So because of that, when we got back home, I had to spend the next hour with her, with a brush, going up and down on the puzzle. You know, and saying, boy, this is really fantastic. Look how great this looks. Boy, am I proud of you.
And it's up on the wall.
My little craftsman. Look at you. So talented at arts and crafts. Please. And then she gets the bright idea.
Yeah.
This was really the cherry on the cake. She says to me, you know what we should do tomorrow? This is now Friday. She says, we do this on Saturday. She says, you know that the PetSmart has a deal where you can get your dog's pictures taken with Santa.
And that's not going to be too crowded.
Okay. Well, you know what? Hold on. Let me do a quick break. Let me just do a quick break, because we did this also.
It sounds like you really did find it. It might have been a long line at that Office Depot, but I'm sure the line to have the pets taken with Santa.
Just wait. Just wait. More show coming. Coming right on.
This is the Dawn and Mike Show.
This is Sports 11.
Great prize.
prize.
Including 3 nights accommodations at the Paris Hotel and Casino, round-trip air, and $100 to spend in the casinos, courtesy of 15 days of 007. Every night this week, only on TBS Superstation.
All right.
We will give that trip away on Thursday. Oh, and that Jim Nance tape made me realize football. Made me think fantasy football.
I will congratulate you on being the money winner again. Your team is a juggernaut.
7 in a row. I started out 0-5, but I've won 7 in a row.
Your pickup of Jeff George combined with your established player, Chris Carter.
Genius.
It'll be money.
Genius. I won the money this week.
You are at the top of the heap once again. That's the third time?
Second time I've won the money.
Second time you won the money.
Second time I won the money, but now I'm really in a playoff race.
I think, the league, there's a lot of parity in our league this year. There's a lot of, but there's certain teams that have floated to the top and are pretty much now consistent winners, and you are among, I think, maybe 2 or 3.
7 in a row, man.
That do that.
Beautiful. 7 in a row. Thank God for Jeff George. That's all I can say.
He's really kind of replaced the Randall Cunningham thing that was happening last year where they brought in Randall Cunningham. Now it's Jeff George.
And you notice that, of course, since I gave up on him and gave him to you,
right?
And you gave up on him and gave him to Bart.
Yeah.
Bart started Brunel yesterday. Second week in a row, Brunel's thrown for over 300 yards.
Yeah, and I would like to thank Brad Johnson for giving me, 4 points this week. But I wasn't in negative numbers. But I won my game this week, and I beat the most satisfying victory. I beat Big Gum Jim.
All right.
If I can beat Big Gum Jim,
you'll beat Bill. Randy ball for all. Talking about going for the elephant in Philadelphia. I have no idea why you beat me. I'm really upset. Michael will do that.
Now I realize why he gave me a funny look in the hallway. Because I beat him, and he was thinking about that. Of course, no congratulations. So, we don't do that.
Congratulations, Mike. Congratulations. It's terrific job. I'm Big Gum Jim, and I thought you... Thank you, Randy Ball. Okay, let me finish with this weekend.
Yes.
So my wife says to me, we have to take the dogs to PetSmart on Saturday to get their picture taken with Santa. Think how cute this would be. And I said, honey, 2 words, Fuster. Cluck.
Yeah, I would imagine everybody with their dogs there.
Add it up. You're talking about the Saturday after Thanksgiving. You're talking about crowds. You're talking about people bringing their dogs to a pet store to have their picture taken with Santa. I said, I can't imagine anything that would be more of a nightmare. And she said, okay, fine, we'll go without you. And it was at that point that I said, okay, I give.
Yeah, because on some level, I'm sure you are responding to the promotion itself, to that merchandising process that they have that hooks you, saying, wouldn't it be cute? And if it's going to be a cute moment with your dog, you want to be there.
And then my wife and my son were real into it.
The family's going to get the picture taken, too. They're going to be in the picture as well.
No, it's just the dog.
Just the dog.
Just the dog sitting there with, this cheap department store Santa.
Oh, I'm surprised at that. I'm surprised that the family couldn't be included.
No, it was just dogs only.
Dogs only.
And you make a contribution to the Humane Society.
So they wouldn't take a picture with a human, like if the human panted or anything like that?
I don't know. We didn't ask. We arrived at the store, and it was freaking pandemonium. We pull up, and, of course, the parking lot's jammed. We had the park 2 miles away. The dogs are going crazy because they know they're going somewhere. They were in that mode like, oh, boy, we're in the car. We're going to go. We're in the car. And then as soon as we parked, they said, other dogs, there's other dogs. We're going to see other dogs. So the dogs are, running around in the back of the truck going crazy.
Right.
We're trying to get them on the collars. We got them finally under control. I had Colonel Clink, the German Shepherd, and my wife had Max, the little terrier. And Bart was just walking along with us. And we got to the front. Everything was fine. Then we got to the front door of the store. And as soon as the sliding glass doors opened, we saw maybe 75 dogs. All of them standing there with their masters, waiting to have the picture.
It smelled good in there, too.
Waiting to have the picture taken. And at that point, the Clink just went crazy.
Sure.
He started barking and running in circles. It's like it was the most excited.
Was he chasing his tail, or
that
was
he's ever? No, he was just. I watched him as he looked around the room, and it was just like he couldn't believe it. Here he is. He's out of the house.
Yeah.
He's in a store.
Yeah.
And there's other dogs.
75 other dogs in cold linoleum. How can a dog be happy?
And he was so excited he could not stop himself. He would run in circles, and every once in a while he just started going. Now, to other people,
this seems imposing. I mean, he's a big-ass German Shepherd.
Right.
Huge dog. And when he would start to bark, we knew that he was just happy and that he was friendly. But, like, little kids and stuff started to go, Mommy, the big dog is scaring me.
Right.
So we had to do everything just to calm down Colonel Clink. Calm down. Now, keep in mind, this is not easy because there, no lie, were 70 dogs in front of us.
Yeah.
Now, fortunately, they were moving people through. This was like ass through a goose. I mean, they would get you up there and say, fine, give Santa the dog. They take the picture, give us your contribution. You wait 2 seconds, and they give you the Polaroid and get the hell out of there. So we're waiting, and we're waiting. Finally, we get up there. It's our turn. And as we get closer, I say to Frida, look, this is not even a good Santa.
Was it a kid Santa?
No, it was a skinny guy. I said, first off, he's skinny. And second, look, I can see his regular mustache and beard underneath the Santa mustache.
And that's, you will admit that the mall Santas that we have here in Washington, D.C., by and large, we get some pretty good Santas. I mean, old, fat guys that have white hair, they shouldn't do that.
Give me your, I want a real Santa Claus, even if it's for my dog. It was pointed out to me, the dog...
It wasn't a cotton beard, was it? It wasn't made out of cotton, was it? Like the Three Stooges Santa.
No, it was a good-looking beard, but it had obviously been worn by someone with a much fatter face.
So it's the real curly hair beard that that standard good one that you wear.
Yeah.
But
it was
beard.
It was hanging low, like almost to his chin, and you could see the regular beard. And he had on glasses, and he didn't have like Santa Claus glasses on. He had like Mod Squad glasses on. And so we got
Elvis sunglasses.
We got up there, and they said, "Do you want one dog or both dogs together?" We wanted them done separately.
Right.
We said, "Okay, we'll do Clink first." Clink was a good boy. We sat him down, and then Santa got offended because I said, hey, Santa, can we lose the shades? Take the glasses off.
Were they tinted regular glasses?
Yes.
Oh, what did you call them?
Yeah, they were those glasses that you're supposed to be able to wear indoors and outdoors.
Polarized.
Yeah, but they always...
Santa is polarized.
But they always end up looking like sunglasses, right?
Right.
So I said, hey, can we lose the shades? And they got offended. And he says, excuse me? And I said... The glasses. To take the glasses off.
Plus, because he's probably got a couple of bloodshot marbles under there.
So he says, okay. Took the glasses off, put them in his pocket. Everything's fine. The girl is squeaking the toy so the Clink will look right at the camera.
So Clink will smile.
And Clink did smile. But the problem is she went, Colonel Clink. She went, with this squeaky toy. And he got a big smile on his face. They took the picture. When they took the picture, the flash went off.
Right.
It scared the crap out of him. Colonel Clink jumped up. Santa goes back and goes, whoa! And now Colonel Clink is just running around.
Did they get the picture, though?
Oh, no, they got the picture.
Good.
But Colonel Clink is just running around. They've got like this little caged-in area where they have Santa. And Santa just...
Santa for humans, it would have been a real fat Santa. But, you can't get the quality Santas that are going to be working with pets.
And then this is how they get you. Because we went through all this stuff. We got the pictures with the dogs taken. Ended up being semi-cute.
Good.
We're walking out, and I said to Freddie, they were such good dogs. Let's go buy them some treats. So then before you know it, I'm loading up the shopping cart because I'm buying him the treats. And I said, oh, look at this. Look at this. It's a chew toy. He'll love this chew toy. And they go, look at this. Clink loves these fake hamburgers, these rubber hamburgers.
Right.
Oh, look at this giant thing. So we end up, dropping $100 in the friggin' store.
That is exactly how they get you.
That's how they get you.
But you got 2 cute pictures with the dogs.
Yes, we did.
2 Polaroids.
And then they got mad at my wife because she brought our camera.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's smart, though.
She was taking pictures while they were taking pictures with the Polaroid.
Right. Did they get mad at her for that?
Well, they said, what are you doing? And she said, I'm taking pictures. And the girl said, well, I'm taking the picture. And I said, no, that's fine. You can take the picture. They put in this hokey frame that they give you. It's part of the, you give a donation and they put in this cheesy frame that you take.
It's the standard cardboard frame they give you for all, though. Even with people with
Right, you throw it out the window as soon as you get in the car, but, they give it to you like it's a big deal.
Right.
And so she brought our camera so we could have our own pictures, and they ran her a little bit of an attitude, but, she said, screw it. She got on her knees and she's taking a picture. So get done with all of that stuff. Saturday night, I think all the obligations are over. We got my brother and sister-in-law coming over on Saturday night. We're going to watch The Mummy. We've not seen The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. Right as the movie's about to come on the pay-per-view, my wife and her sister start having this discussion. If your husband died, who would you be married to? And I'm half listening to this, not wanting to be included in this conversation, right? Because I hear them going back.
If your husband died, who would be the next man that you would marry?
Yes, but it would have to be a man in the family. Meaning like...
There we go.
Meaning that...
That's because that game Taboo they played the other night.
I guess so. I know they were discussing like really like having sex.
Who would be the most desirable man outside of a husband?
With these other guys.
That's real weird.
And I was sitting there and I said, listen, I'm half listening, but what are you doing? She said, we're just talking. We're just talking, and they're going on, and they're going on. And then the next thing you know...
It's like, who would be the family matriarch? I mean, patriarch, I should say.
The twins come over. You know, they've been on the show before.
Right.
Drew and Nick, they're 10 years old now. They come over and sit down. And Robin, my wife's sister, says to them, if something happened to me, who would you want to be your next mommy? And, you know, I'm thinking, hey, what? I think, you know, hey, hello, girls, you're doing some kind of psychological damage.
A little morbid.
At some point here. But no, they were real fun. No, we want Aunt Frida to be our mommy.
Ah, okay.
I said, oh, that's very good.
Well, I guess they'll help you making out the will.
I guess. I mean, I found the whole conversation to be more, and that's where I reached my zenith. Mm-hmm. I said to her, listen, I was a great host yesterday. And beyond that, but beyond all the people coming over yesterday and invading our home, I made the puzzle. I took you to get your stupid puzzle stuff.
Right.
I took the dogs to get the pictures taken. I said, you got your brother and sister-in-law over tonight with their family, which is fine. But please, no discussion about who you're going to be with when I die. I said, that's it. Have that conversation without me.
Would you characterize the discussion as upbeat? I mean, were they
from their standpoint, yes. They were laughing, and they were talking about who might be good and bad.
Hey, that's a good idea. Well, we're not talking about anything, honey. Yeah, if he died, I'd really... But pretty soon, maybe next Christmas, Frida's going to give you a tombstone. You got to watch out for that.
I don't know. So that was it. That's where it ended. Because then that's where the weekend ended. Mm-hmm. That was Saturday night. Because then I said, no, please, no talking.
He went in and shut the door and never to be seen again.
No, I just turned the movie on.
Right. Okay. And how was the movie?
Pretty good.
Really?
Good. Pretty good. It's slow in the first half hour. But
haven't logged the time with the movie yet.
Picks up. I bet you'd like it. Pretty good. And I did say, no talking.
Right. Good.
The movie started. So that was the fantastic How was your fantastic
my I had the day itself of Thanksgiving was the best Thanksgiving I've ever had. And frankly, it was the best Thanksgiving I've ever had because we had a 9:18 tea time.
Oh, all right. You play golf on Thanksgiving.
Oh, my God. And it was a beautiful, warm day, and we had my brother-in-law, my father-in-law, and my buddy Brett, who had dropped his wife and child at the airport, and we adopted him. And so it was like having my best friend come over.
He's the father of the year, isn't he?
I know. He
leaves his wife and kid at the airport, puts them on a plane, and just play golf on Thanksgiving.
It was I don't know why, but I didn't ask questions. All I know is that he was alone, and we adopted him, and he came over. So it was like me having my buddy over for Thanksgiving. And my father-in-law and my brother-in-law, we all get along real well, and so it was fantastic. But after that, it's that slow burn where you basically, by the end of the weekend, it's just too much, and it's too much weekend. And the only real awkward moment that I had during my 79-year-old mother came to visit last Monday.
Hey, it was nice seeing. I saw your mom gave her a peck on the cheek last Wednesday night when we were done with the show.
There was no need to slip her the tongue, though. I didn't think that was appropriate at all.
Put it in her ear, Mike.
Anywhere you put it, I still didn't like to see that. She came down and... we sat down, we were looking for a movie to watch, and the reason I watched the Food Network is, I don't know if you logged any time with the tube, but I'll tell you something, there was not a whole hell of a lot to watch on TV this weekend. Sure. I thought it was a crappy holiday TV weekend, so I logged a lot of time with the Food Channel, and the only movie that we really sat down and made a point to watch, and I realized it was a mistake about two-thirds of the way into it, was Something About Mary.
You watched it with your mom?
Yeah, with my 79-year-old mother. Well, it's funny. Yeah. I think it's the funniest movie since Animal House, and I'm like, well, we ought to try this, and I knew that there was going to be that scene that I was going to leave for, and that scene, of course, is in Something About Mary, the scene where he's got to clean the pipes. So I'm sitting down there with my mom. Laura had mysteriously ventured off to the computer or something like that, and she wasn't down there, so it was just me and my mom. And when Chris Elliott makes that comment about, well, it's time to clean the pipes, I said, Pop, listen, I'm going to go upstairs. I got to get some ice cream. I'll be down. And I went upstairs. For what I figured was 6-7 minutes, enough time I believed the scene was over, and I didn't think ahead.
For the Oogie scene.
I didn't realize that I could have flipped on another television set, and I could have walked back down to the basement exactly when the scene was not Oogie anymore. No, I didn't do that. I realized that scene, when he says clean the pipes, then they cut to another scene, and then when you come back, So the time that I walked back down into I got my ice cream, and I'm like, well, this is a funny movie, and I look on the screen, and that is the moment where Ben Stiller is standing in front of the sink, and all you hear is basically
he's doing the J.O.
He's doing the job, which even the scene with the goo on the ear is not nearly as bad as the moment where you're sitting there with your got a newspaper with lingerie ads, and he's doing it, and I'm sitting there, and I do not know. So what do? I'm standing in back of the chair. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. And I'm sitting there, and instead, I'm thinking, I don't know what my mom could do. She's 79 years old. If she's going to maybe go, no, there wasn't any of that. I look over, and I just see and then she just kind of looks aside, and then it moved on into another area, and I'm like, well, it's kind of blue. The movie's kind of blue. I'm realizing like an idiot at that very moment, shouldn't have watched this with you. Should not have watched this with you.
That was the first J.O. movie you've ever watched with your mom.
It was first and last, I believe. It is the only one. We should have
become a holiday tradition for you to watch a J.O. movie with your mom.
Sake, not at all. We got tapes. We got a million tapes with the kids. I should have watched Shiloh again for the 800th time. That would have been a lot less. Hey, that's pretty funny, isn't it, Mo? He's got the goo on his ear. Jesus. I was mortified. I was so embarrassed.
What did she say? What was the response?
Whatever it was, I was so embarrassed I didn't hear it. I don't think there was any response. I think it was like, oh, dear. Like what a 79-year-old woman would say. It's like, oh, dear. I'm like, yes, all right, I'm a sick. Your son is totally sick. I was thinking totally in terms of a movie that I found funny, and not in terms. And it's not like she got up and left or anything like that. I don't think your mom's not familiar with. You shut up, you. That is so bad. But yeah, she seemed to like the other parts of the movie as well. The movie is, my mom, I guess, thank God, her sense of comedy and mine a little different. She didn't protest. She didn't leave. Good. She didn't ask for an earlier flight. She's saying she liked it. I don't know. I don't know. Now that makes me oogie too.
I know it does.
You know what that is? Ladies and gentlemen, it's the classic can't win situation. Hold on, we got a break. We'll be back with more.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Welcome back, everybody, and again, happy Thanksgiving from all of us here at the NFL today. Now, the IBM Power Poll, just picked by my guys here as always. Craig, Randy, Jerry, Eric, Mann, Bob Matina, our radio buddies, Don and Mike, everybody in on this one.
You can call Don and Mike anytime, toll free at 1-877-365-3636. That's 1-877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
Don and Mike, there'll be no mollycoddling.
So what? We both have vaginas. So what?
Personally responsible for all of CBS's success. Don and Mike.
Before we get to your throbbing telephone calls, let me tell you one other funny thing from the weekend.
Yes.
Do you know that when Rudy came on this show, Rudy Marsky from USA Today, came on our show on Wednesday, Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. You know, at the end, we always said, give us a little nugget, something we wouldn't have known if we weren't talking to you.
That's right.
He threw out the thing where he said, hey, Bill Cowher is going to quit as coach of the Steelers.
Be the guy on Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football. Mm-hmm. So you know that story was picked up by the national press?
Was it really?
And do you know, at his press conference, I guess it was maybe after the game or on the weekend, somebody asked Bill Cowher at a press conference
about Monday Night Football,
about the report that he was leaving the Steelers. And I wish I had a tape of this. It was on ESPN News, and Bill Cowher got all mad. You know, he puts his jaw. It's totally unsubstantiated. Where did that story come from?
Why now? You tough football coach.
And the guy out there says, Associated Press, Don and Mike show. Oh, I never heard of that show. It's unsubstantiated, 100% not true.
Oh, good.
So it made its way.
Made a little controversy. Way to go, Rudy.
Cool. To the Associated Press, to the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette.
Yeah.
Which is how it got in the Pittsburgh newspaper.
That's
then somebody asked him about it. And we got our names mentioned.
There you go. I like that. Hey. Thanks to Rudy. You know, causing a little controversy and a total denial on the part of Bill Cowher.
Oh, the funniest coach tape I saw over the weekend, though, was, did you see Ditka after the Saints game?
No, I missed it. What did he do?
Okay, it's great. You know, they got killed by the Rams yesterday. Right. They lost by like 30 points. Mm-hmm. So he's sitting in a room surrounded by reporters. And he insists on wearing the tie with the sweater vest.
Yeah, the big high collar.
Yeah, like,
it looks like his head's going to explode.
The outfit that I think he wears to remind himself to keep his temper. It's like
they like go to the recital outfit, right? Yeah.
So he's sitting there and he's just stewing. He's answering all these questions from these reporters, and some reporter says, "Given the lack of success of the Saints, you're 2-9. Do you think that maybe the game has passed you by?
Oh, no.
And maybe it's time for you to think about leaving the Saints?" And here was Ditka's answer. I'm going to paraphrase it, but I'm giving you pretty much what he said.
Right.
I got a question for you. Was I the right coach for this job when we were down 7 in the third quarter? When we had 3rd and 15 and we were down by 7 and we could have tied the game at 15-15? Am I doing the right things? Yes, I am.
The slow burn.
I want to tell you something. I don't throw interceptions. I don't miss field goals. I don't go out and miss tackles. Am I qualified to be the coach of this team? The guy who was out there when we were down by 7 was qualified, and that's all I want to say. He gets up and he walks away and he turns around and he goes, "Players play the game." And he turns and walks away.
He's doing it. He's going for that big meltdown.
And it seemed to me to be the cop-out of all cop-outs.
Sure.
That in essence, it's the coach saying, hey,
I don't play the game.
It's not me. I line them up right.
Yeah.
I know what to do. My players suck.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying, and that's the, unfortunately, that's the anthem of many coaches right before the axe does its final fall,
Yeah.
I mean, you really get a lot of coaches when I know in baseball it works the same way, that you really slam the players right before you're about to, be kicked out of there.
Anybody out there got a copy of that tape?
Players play the game.
And he said that as he got up and walked away.
So basically saying his coaching strategy is flawless without any problems at all, and the player's execution the total reason for,
Did I miss the field goal? Did I throw the interception? Did I miss the tackle?
They said his face turning red. Is he chewing the gum?
Yes.
Yeah.
The guy who was qualified to coach this team when we had a chance to tie it at 15 in the third quarter, that's the guy you're talking to right now.
Ditka.
Players play the game.
Maxis Pro Formula 2000. Ditka.
But his press conferences are nowhere near as good as Parcells.
Oh, Parcells, another man with, permanently surly attitude.
Oh, and they lost yesterday, and it is a pleasure to watch Bill Parcells. Because first off, there are women reporters who ask him questions. And he insists on calling everybody fellas.
Yeah.
When he answers a question. And yesterday, some girl answered a question. She says, "Coach Parcells, what about your theory of going for it on 4th and 15? And he says, "All right, listen, fellas, I've answered this one already."
It's almost like he's slamming the women in the press corps by saying fellas.
You hear from her, "We're not all fellas." I can see that. Okay? I meant that in a generic sense. Fellas. And then he goes, you know what? That's it. End of press conference. He just gets up and walks off. Fantastic. They get to be such pricks at their press conferences.
Yeah, and we're getting to that point. We're getting to that point in the NFL season now where it's really crunch time. You're going to start seeing more meltdowns. You're going to start seeing. I'm waiting for perhaps Jim Mora to have the meltdown.
No, and you know why he won't? They're 9-2, man.
Yeah, they're 9-2. That's
Look
right.
at them. They're kicking ass.
Yeah, they are. They keep winning.
You got to find a bad team. Ditka would be the number one choice of a coach that's going to explode.
For the head to explode. And you got, the other guy that's wrapped a little tight, also having a great year, Vermeil. I mean, these are coaches that are doing real well.
Did you see how fat that coach of the Eagles is yesterday?
Yeah, he's big man. Big man, but a big man not in the tradition of big men. He's, and they talked about this during the game, that he has a mellowness about him. You know what I mean? He's not over there jiggling around. He kind of keeps it quiet.
He is the poster for a heart attack.
Oh, absolutely. Inside, he's keeping that all inside of him. Inside, you hear that gurgling, that's just going on. Oh my God.
Andy Reid, that's his name.
Hello, Andy. More pie.
Hey, Dustin. How you doing?
Hey, well, hello, Don and Mike show. Hello. Turn your radio down, please. Mike, I want to quote Ditka here. I set this bit up.
That's right.
I gave out the phone number.
You told people to call. The phones rang. You pressed the button.
Callers, call the show. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Yes, I was going to talk to you about something I saw on TV today.
What?
Actually, the kindergarten movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Although the movie sucks, there's the kid scene in there when they're saying what their fathers do. And they said, my father's a gynecologist. He looks at vaginas all day long.
Well, what is that nugget from, sir?
I think it's kindergarten from Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it. It was on this weekend.
Oh, really?
Although the movie sucks.
Do we have our little friends that hop around? Where have they gone?
I don't know where they are. No, here they are. Hold on a second.
I mean, I've never...
No, Rob, I got to use the new one, right?
Well, if you want him to hear it, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I want him to hear that. Oh, see, here's it. Does anybody understand what this guy had something to say about the Schwarzenegger movie?
He's quoting an Arnold Schwarzenegger comedy, which to me is always a recipe for disaster.
About 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Isn't he talking about Kindergarten Cop? That's
Right,
from, like, 8 years ago, isn't it?
I thought he was talking about End of Days.
No.
I wanted to go see that movie bad this weekend. I really wanted
Got
to.
some nasty reviews.
I don't care. I told you.
Yeah, so you go for the comic relief of seeing Arnold.
Be Arnold.
Apparently, you're going to enjoy it more because Arnold out of his element. Like, dialogue you shouldn't have. You know, when you hear that...
Big words.
It's really them saying, this is Arnold who just shouldn't have the challenge of having to use the big... I forgot how they put it in the reviews, but in the reviews it's always, he's a little out of his depth in this area. And what it is Arnold with more dialogue than he should really have.
Hello. How are you?
Even that one line, he says, where are you going?
Set the world. Set the world. I'm going to set the world. Batman.
Yeah, let's go. He beat Satan. Satan.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Well, hello there.
We should go see that movie together. That would be a hoot to go see that movie together.
Just to sit there, really, especially if
it's a goof on
real Arnold fans in there. He comes like, set the world. You really started doing that in the last Batman movie where where it's just going to Batman.
Forecast your doom.
You cold Batman. Set the world.
I've got to go. Freeze. Got to. And you say, I'm so angry. I want to buy a ticket to see the movie again.
You see, in the movie, they want the toys. He's dying for the toys, for the Turbo Man.
Hello, hi, lady.
Hello. I just wanted to know, how's your hair growing in?
After 10 days, surprisingly, it's coming in.
It's actually at that phase now. I'm not going to say what I was just going to say. It looks like you've got the super ultra close cropped hairdo, and then I was going to say something else.
Go ahead.
Like Homo Joe. I am sorry, but at least it looks like you're growing hair in now.
That's shaded in.
You're saying?
Oh, really?
That my hair looks like Homo Joe's hair?
Homo Joe has his hair cut shorter than anybody I've ever seen. I mean, it's true, and it's so close cropped.
I guess I'm always looking somewhere else. I've never noticed his hair.
Do you know when I shaved my head, when I didn't shave it, but when I had it really close cropped? And you remember it had that look for a while when it was super short.
You had that hippie look.
Not that, as much as just a style. I didn't think, and it's actually, but it looks like now it doesn't look like you've got any problem. It looks like you've chosen to keep your hair cut back.
I'll tell you what I'm sick of now with people. Now nobody wants to stare at it anymore now that it's growing in.
Right.
Now everybody just wants to touch my head.
You'll notice I haven't done that.
And I appreciate that.
I will not do that either. I will not ask to feel your head.
That is much appreciated.
And I will have you know that it is just killing me not to be able to do that.
And I'll tell you, the oogiest moment of all was yesterday at the Redskins game when Ken Stevens came into the broadcast booth and he started to touch my head. He was just rubbing his talon on my head.
Oh, man, that is something that'll make you wake up in the middle of the night.
I know.
Oh, man.
I know, it's gross.
Him with a big Grim Reaper suit, reaching out to stroke your head.
Last time I saw Ken touch someone's head, he sucked the brain clean out.
Clean out.
He'll sit there, starts rubbing Don's head, and all of a sudden Don goes...
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Hello. How you doing, Don and Mike?
Hi, we're doing great, thank you.
How's your hand doing?
Well, this is the All About Me segment, isn't it?
Your hand,
nice.
great.
Doing great?
What hand is it? Your left hand or your right hand?
Left hand.
Left hand.
Right.
Cool.
Left. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I was wondering, how old is Leah Remini?
Leah Remini, I think she is...
29, I think, right? Or 28?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, really? Because she looks so young, and I can remember watching her on Saved by the Bell.
No, Rob, I don't think she's 16.
I think she is. No, but I think she looks so good for her age then. She looks so young.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Well, let me, I can enlighten you on this as far as speaking to other women who may be in their later 20s or perhaps 30s, saying that they look good for their age, you're likely to get one of your eyes plucked out by a long fingernail.
Oh, really?
Be very careful about that.
I think she's really pretty. Now I know why you guys like her so
I don't think that even applies to women. I think anybody that you
think she's pretty for an old broad?
Hey, you look good for your age.
You think she looks good for
I think she's so pretty.
a woman of the advanced age of 29?
Well, I see some 29-year-old women that do not look 29. They look like they're about 40, 50 years old.
You're making more friends as we talk.
But I think she looks great, and I just I never knew who you guys were talking about until I actually watched the show, and then I figured out who she was, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's
Who is the celebrity you think you most resemble, my pretty?
Oh my gosh. I would probably have to say, I can't think of anybody. No one's ever told me I look like anybody, so
well,
I guess I'm not that pretty.
Well, I gotta say, she's got to be hot, so fast to pass judgment on others.
Yeah, but without any knowledge of doing so. I believe totally innocent in saying that. She looks good for her age. You had no malice when you said that, right? You had no intention to hurt feelings when you said that.
I think she's great. I love how she's so nice to you guys, and I just, love listening to her when she comes.
And you realize that if you had said that, I'm just trying to make it clear, you realize that if Leah was sitting next to you and you said what you said...
She would be mad, but I didn't mean it to.
No, she wouldn't be mad. She would kill you. She would kill you just to watch you die.
I bet you look like a hee-haw honey.
Yeah.
I really bet you do.
Are you blonde?
I love her, and I love you guys, and I really enjoy watching her show.
And we love you, too. Are you blonde?
No, I have dark black hair.
Dark black hair.
Well, it's kind of in that red phase, where I'm trying to get the red highlights in there, but it's not looking too good. So I'm just going to go back to jet black hair.
And what about the rest of you?
What about the rest of me?
Yeah, we're just trying to size you up here,
Well,
I don't want to give you a checkup from the neck up. I'm going to check neck down.
I got it.
That could be used, though. Do you realize that if somebody who's acting goofy, you say, hey, you need a checkup from the neck up. That's good.
Excellent.
That is really good.
Thank you.
You need a checkup from the neck up.
Somebody, Robbie, get that copyrighted today. Copyright that.
Oh, really?
Yes. Checkup from the neck up.
So have you given it any more thought as to what celebrity you might resemble?
Hey, listen.
Well, I play soccer, and...
Hey, Morticia, what are your measurements?
I wear a 34B.
Okay.
And,
you play soccer?
Yeah, so,
Do you wear the knee socks?
Huh?
Excuse me, do you wear the knee socks?
Yes, you have to cover your shin guards, so...
Do you wear one of those Brandy Chastain sports bras when you're playing?
Yes, you have to. You don't want your boobs hitting you in the face. When you're
really? This is a fascinating... I like the idea of talking to a woman, who's at 20 playing soccer.
Well,
I think we've just wandered into Mike's fantasy world, everybody.
I do a co-ed team, though, so it's not all girls.
All right. All of a sudden, some sweaty guy.
Oh, no, they're all right, but, I...
Do you enjoy the big balls?
Well, I'm goalie, so they come at me pretty fast.
Oh, you're the goalie, so they shoot their balls at you.
You're constantly having balls in your face?
All the time.
Oh, that's incredible. All the men from Turkey?
Yep.
Wonderful.
All the time.
How many balls do you think you've had thrown at you in one? What's the most number of balls that have come at your face?
Like in a game?
Yeah. Yeah, how many balls?
Oh, my gosh. This is a trick question.
No, it's not. No.
It's going to be a perverted answer. I would probably say at least 20 to 30 balls.
20 to 30 balls a game.
So let's just get nasty with that answer.
20 to 30 big, bulging, black and white balls coming at you.
It's incredible. You must be very quick. Do you handle 30 balls a game?
More than that.
More than that?
More than that.
Really? I guess during warm-ups, if you factored that in, you'd handle, 100, 200 balls a game?
Not that much. I would just say around, 100.
Are they different balls or mainly the same balls?
Mainly the same ball. It's so perverted when you say it.
Have you ever blocked balls with your face?
No.
Really?
You've never had a ball hit you in the cheek?
Nope.
So you've never lost any teeth?
Nope.
You ever had a ball hit you in the nose?
Yes. Well, It hit me in the back of the head, and when I was turned around, I got tripped, and the ball hit me in the back of the head, and I got knocked out for like 5
my
hours.
God. You ever get balls in your mouth?
No.
You must leave the Don and Mike show early.